And I'm going to give it a moment to catch up. I need a starting soon screen, but I don't have one yet, so session 1 will be a cold start, which is fine. That's fine. I've already put aside some whatever for it to be a little scuffed first stream, so.
I think you should use one of my videos as your starting stream. You know, just an idea.
Just as an idea.
It's a great idea. Then you put my YouTube channel link.
You are already shouted out on my overlay, so I'm gonna need you to gonna need you to recognize real quick.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine. All good. All good.
Okay. But yeah. We are okay. So each one of you have your different reasonings for being here. Each one of you have been led here one way or another. We'll start with Pi. You began your journey I'm being as vague as possible because you will share these secrets in time if you choose to. But with your travels, the further you came in to land and away from your home, you were almost called in a certain direction. You assumed it was just your instincts bringing you away from the water, luring you to somewhere safer. But as you grow closer and closer, you start to feel a bit of dread. You don't know why. Nothing seems different. The woods are dark. You hear animals around you, but I mean, it's a forest. The closer and closer you get to town, the bigger this dread grows. You keep pushing forward, however, because, I mean, if this is how everybody feels coming to this town, surely nobody will go this far searching for you, right? Plus, I mean, you've dealt with worse, you've been through worse. Surely it can't be that bad. You arrive in town, you see just nothing too much out of the ordinary. People pushing carts, people just chit-chatting back and forth. Meanwhile, the dread just never really leaves. You kind of come in, wander around. What's going to really catch your eye is there's a marketplace. Hold on, I'm going to get your token. Ugh. Well, maybe. Okay, there we go. Once you get to about here, you see the little opening here where you see just 1 or 2 stalls. It's in the afternoon, so you could probably make the assumption that the rest have just closed up for today. Here is quite a large tavern. And then you see just the winding roads go throughout the rest of town. Is there anything that where would you go first?
I would probably check to see what the stalls would have.
Okay.
I would go check.
Okay. Since it is in the afternoon, there's only about 2 open right now. You see more empty stalls, but they're shutters down, nobody's at them. You don't really see anything out. The 2 people that are left, they seem to be slowly packing up. They're not not necessarily in a rush, but you can tell they're probably at most going to be available for another 30-45 minutes. 1 stall has fruits and vegetables. 1 stall has just little handmade wooden trinkets.
I'll go over and glance, but I think I'll move on into the tavern.
Okay. They kind of glance up at you as you pass them by, Nobody really holds eye contact or pays you too much attention, though. They, like I said, they're not moving very fast to pack up, but they're not stopping to do anything else, you know? Like, they're kind of just steadfast packing up. So then you get to the tavern, you go in. So far, still nothing too out of the norm. Still have that feeling of dread. It is a little bit better in the tavern, though. You notice that some people are like laughing, joking. There's drunk people giving each other a hard time. Some are playing darts in the corner. And there is a barmaid that helping everybody. They all seem very comfortable with her. And like she seems to be attending to them quite well. It is a little bit busy though. It's not so slammed to where you wouldn't be able to get service, but it's midday. There's people coming and going.
Is there like on the corner? Is there like at the bar, like a little area away from everybody else?
Yeah, it's one of the it's like how I'm trying to think of how good a way to describe it. One of the like it's got the long front and the short sides.
Yeah, I want to go like close to the back. That way I can see the whole bar.
Okay.
Kind of keep an eye out.
Okay. Yeah, there's a table in the back that's all by itself. That's a 2-seater table, and then there's an open bar seat at the actual bar.
Take a bar seat.
Okay. We're gonna leave you there for a moment. She doesn't really pay too much attention to begin with. She's still attending to some people who like had got there right before you, just so I can read everybody else in. So then we'll move to Issa. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, I had like everyone's readings pulled up and I'd like tabbed out of that one. So for Issa, you know why you're here. You knew exactly you knew exactly how to get here and had no trouble figuring it out. You also felt the oncoming of dread, but you were a little bit more prepared. You not necessarily expected it, but you're not surprised. You also entered town the same way. You came through the same forest. And I need to move theirs. So you come through the same road. You see the same things. You have the feeling of dread. You're a little bit more expecting than Pi. So once again, you get about to right here. You see the same thing. They're a little bit closer to being put up, but they still have the 2 same stalls open and available. And then, of course, you see the large tavern right where Pi is as well. What do?
I'm gonna pretty much ignore everybody and head for the tavern. They're not important to what I'm here for.
Okay. So then you enter the tavern, the same thing. You're familiar with the stench of alcohol. You're familiar with seeing drunk people do their thing. You, like, once again, you see people goofing off, laughing. Some are playing darts. It's a mixed group of people here. You see the barmaid joking and laughing with some of her guests, and then you see a hooded figure sitting in the back of the bar. You can't really tell much about them, you just see their hood up.
Okay, upon entering, I would lower mine because I'm polite. So I would like to go up to the bar. Are there any open seats or anything?
There's still like a few scattered seats at the bar. The really only people staying at the bar are like a large group of people who seem to have come in together. Otherwise, people sit down, get a drink, get 2 drinks, and then get up and leave. So there's quite a few open at the bar.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bar and kind of near the bigger group so I can like keep an ear out, but 1 seat away from like their other person for politeness.
Okay. Just already shitting on you. Okay, and once again, I'm going to leave it there. And then we're going to move on to Todd, who changed his name in Roll20, I just noticed. So you're here. I need to go back over yours really quick since I had the least time to look over yours. Yeah. So you've already traveled to a bunch of different places. This is somewhere where you actually didn't plan on stopping. You were coming through on your ship, and something just called to you at this port. You pulled in. You were like, I'll just stay here for a night before I keep moving. Like, there's clearly nothing of importance here. Like, this is a small city. I have no reason to be here. As you pull in and dock, though, you also get that same feeling of dread. You just get that pit in your stomach. You're not sure why. You just assume probably something you ate. But you come in from port on this end, and at this intersection, you can't really see the shops from here. You would see the tip of the tavern because, like I said, it's big. That scared me. I need to turn that off. But on this side, it would just be mostly like houses and things like that. You see a few people skittering about, but you mainly see people closing their shutters and doors, and you hear the locking of locks as night grows closer. What do?
Well, of course, as a pirate, I'm going to visit the tavern.
Okay. So you go to the pointy building. You're gonna assume that it's a tavern.
Yes, of course. I love alcohol. Everything is a tavern.
Everything is a tavern. Okay.
Yes.
So then you get here and you cut around the corner and you do indeed. Ah, yes, that is definitely a tavern. So then once you get inside, you also are familiar with the smell of alcohol. You're used to being around drunk people. People are goofing off. People are hollering, laughing. Some are playing darts. And then at the bar, you see the barmaid helping others, as well as a hooded figure sitting by themselves, and then another person also sitting at the bar next to a group of people. You also see that there are some others that come up to the bar, get a drink or two, then leave. But these three, well, the two figures and then the group seem to be the most static.
I'm just gonna get myself a drink.
Okay.
My previous accent was fake.
You've been fooled.
I pranked everyone.
I had you turned up past 100 for some ungodly reason. I had to fix that. Okay. So then next I'll read in Dawn. So then you also came with a purpose. You have just been traveling from one city to another, trying to aid those who need your aid, whether it be with a currently sick family member or they've just recently lost somebody. You've been there for them in their time of need, and you stay as long as you can until you just know it's time for you to move on. You've heard rumor and tales of Barovia, but never anything very concrete. You've heard crazy things such as it's cursed. You've heard that people never leave, whether it's because they are trapped there, because they die, just all kinds of rumors. And so that leads you to believe that this must be a place that has people that need some sort of assistance or help. That kind of place with that much doom and gloom, like, surely they're in need of someone to aid them in any kind of hardships. So you also come here, and you also get that same feeling of dread, but it fills you with hope instead of the dread, because you're confident in your abilities to assist and help out. This makes you feel as if you will actually be needed here, if you'll be wanted here, as if you'll actually be able to do some good here. So you come in. I made the mistake and didn't name these tokens, so I just have to see the tiny pictures. Okay. You come in from... I'm trying to think of what would make sense. Probably the port side as well. You would have the means to not have to travel on foot, so we'll say you came in from this end. So you come in, and same thing as Todd. You see the houses that are locking their doors and closing their shutters. You see the peak of a very large building. But much more than that, you don't really see anything. There's really nobody on the streets anymore. And if you travel through here, even the 2 carts that were open are no longer open. What do?
It's starting to get laid out, right?
Yeah.
Do I see anything like an inn?
Yeah, the most predominant thing you see is just the tip of a building, and it would be like a bright red, as if like you're supposed to be able to see that from all aspects of town.
All right, I'll head for that.
Okay. You get to the middle, and you do see that it is like a tavern. With its size, you could safely assume that it's more than just a bar. And so I'm assuming would you want to go in? You want to do something else first?
Yeah, I'll go in. Does it have a name?
Yes. Nobody else cared to know. I was just gonna keep going. It is just simply called the Hut.
The Hut. Okay.
It has just like a small sign, looks handmade. But yeah.
I will stroll in.
And so you enter the hut, and you see the same thing. People goofing off, laughing, playing darts, hooping, hollering. You see the bar is getting pretty full now. You see the group of people chatting it up with the barmaid. You see a hooded figure sat off to the side. You see another figure with... your hair is gray, Marshy? Or white?
It's silver, so
I couldn't remember. I was like, okay. So then you see the silver-headed figure, and then you see a goblin and a pirate hat at the bar. What do?
As you do.
Yeah.
Is there an empty seat at the bar or at a table?
There's empty seats at like there's some empty tables, and there's still some empty seats at the bar. It's quite a large bar area. And nobody's like sat up next to each other yet.
Okay, I'll change that. Can I go up to the hooded figure and sit next to them if there's room?
You sure can. So then...
But I think like as she walks up and sees the chair, she's probably gonna like dust it off a little bit.
Okay. So then, yeah, you approach this hooded figure who's just kind of chilling, waiting to be served.
Okay.
Do you have any reaction to this, Pie?
Just a side eye and kind of scoot away a little bit.
I'll look at them and kind of like peek my head a little down to see if I can see a face.
Instantly puts my head down more.
Oh.
Hide my face as much as possible.
She'll lean back and kind of like fold her hands in front of her and just kind of like sit there.
He's like, well, never mind. Okay. And then Irrina. You also know why you're on the road. You don't have too much of a destination in mind. You're kind of just moving from place to place. You're not really comfortable staying in one area for too long. You also kind of just stumble upon Barovia. As you get to the outskirts of it, the feeling of dread is kind of what draws you in. You think that this is a good place for someone to hide out, to get away for a while, because along the same lines as Pie's train of thought in, well, if I feel this way coming here, surely nobody else can. Or surely nobody else will have interest coming here. So you come up and... Oops, it won't let me grab your token. There we go. From this way as well. You make your way through here, ignoring the feeling of dread. You see a now completely closed down market area. Like, you see the stalls, but you see that they all have their shutters down. There's nobody on the streets. Any of the houses, like the one or two houses that were on the way in, are completely boarded and closed up. And then you do see the tavern that, in contrast to everything else, is alive. You see like candles shining through the windows, and it seems like as the rest of the town shuts down, it gets out.
I think I will go in.
So then you also enter the tavern. You see the same, you smell the alcohol, lots of people hooping, hollering, laughing, playing darts, barmaid, kind of winding down from interacting with the larger group. And then you see a mixture of other figures at the bar. A hooded one. Next to the hooded figure sits a bright yellow and white tiefling. Then there's a few spaces between them. A pirate goblin. And, well, one could assume a pirate due to the hat. And then a silver-haired woman between the goblin and the group of other people.
I think I'd like to join the goblin and the silver-haired person.
Do you just sit, like, right in between them?
Probably at an open seat near them.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, I'm imagining there's the goblin, an open seat, Issa, the silver-haired person, open seat, and then the group. If I'm incorrect in that assumption, one of y'all correct me, but that's what I thought y'all meant.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to plop my butt right down in between them.
Okay. So, Issa and Todd, what are your reactions to the dark-skinned elf with blue hair plopping down between y'all?
Welcome, my friend. Want some alcohol?
Yes, I would love.
If you're buying, can I get me one?
I'm gonna buy alcohol for everyone here. It's on me.
Hell yeah.
So at hearing that, the barmaid turns to look at you and kind of lifts a brow. She's like, "You're gonna pay for these two, or?"
Everyone in the bar, in the tavern.
She's like, "You got the money for that?"
Yeah, I'm a rich Commodore. Okay, I'm paying for everyone.
She kind of like thinks about it for a moment, and she's like, "Okay, but if I pour out these drinks, I'm gonna expect to get paid."
I got the money.
She goes, "Okay," and she's like, "What kind of drinks are you buying, or do they get to choose?"
Juice.
Juice?
I'll take a dwarf.
Milk.
Son of a bitch.
Everyone's getting milk.
She kind of like snorts and covers her mouth a little bit. She goes, "Oh, okay." And she pours about 15 glasses of milk.
I will also take that whiskey, but I'll pay for it.
she gives you a wink, and she goes back to pouring the drinks. She hands about, well, I'll go the opposite way to make it easier on my small brain. She goes to the hooded figure, sets down a glass of milk, and kind of like tosses her head toward the goblin and says, drinks on him, and sets another glass in front of the tiefling before kind of gesturing as like what I just said. She then goes back, gives you your glass of milk, Todd, sets down a glass of milk in front of Irrina and Issa. I just had a stroke. And then gives the remaining glasses to the group and kind of just stands back and puts her hands on her hips. She waits a moment before she gets you your whiskey.
I kind of like push the milk back toward the goblin.
I'm sorry, do not like the
but
milk.
it's warm.
No, I'd much rather have water than milk.
Water.
Do you regularly drink milk? Is that a you thing or your species thing?
Ungrateful peasant.
Till the day I die. And then he's gonna toss back her out whiskey shot.
I take a shot of my milk. And then I cry. I'm very sensitive.
I need to fix that. How do I turn that up? Do you have any reactions to being handed a glass of milk and being told it's from the goblin, Pie, and Dawn?
I'm going to turn to the person beside me a little bit, still keeping my face covered, and say, so she said drinks on him, so do we go pour it on him?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I guess we could.
If you do it, I'll do it, but I don't want to start anything. I don't know how things go around here.
Oh, well, no one's ever bought me a drink before, but I've read about it. I think that you're supposed to drink it.
I'm not drinking this. She like pushes it away from her.
I'm gonna pick it up and like sniff it. Does it smell okay?
It smells like warm temperature milk at this point.
Yeah, they'll drink it. And how far away is the goblin from me?
So if it's one of the like long front, short side bars, you are about 1 or 2 seats away from the long side, and they're sitting kind of toward the middle. Like if you talked like this, he probably couldn't hear you, but if you projected your voice a little bit, he could hear you.
Okay, I'll like lean over and kind of wave my hand and say, thank you so much for the drink.
You're welcome, amigo. At least someone is friendly here.
Oh,
So friendly.
no. I'll keep drinking it.
Yes, keep drinking. More.
Oh God.
Barmaid, more milk.
None from me, thanks.
Yeah, do you have any reaction, Irrina, to being handed a glass of milk?
I took a sip, but it was warm.
Okay. Being referred to as barmaid, she did have her hands on her hips and was watching very amused, like she's down. And then she kind of like frowns a bit and she's like, you may call me baby, but I am not just a barmaid. Also, it does not seem like anyone's too keen on your milk, so if you would like some, I will give you some, but I'm not wasting any more of my product on these people.
Well, I am not wasting my fortune on this place. And then I walk outside.
She snorts and she goes, okay, good luck with that.
Uh-oh.
My bluff has been called.
Yeah.
And then, do you actually go outside, or do you just, like, try to bluff it?
I go outside and I'm instantly terrified.
Yeah. So you're outside, and there's literally not a soul out and about. You hear, like in the distance, some like rustling and wildlife going on. But besides that, stillness.
I go back inside and order more milk.
I've rethought about my actions. Yeah, she sees you come back in, and she kind of just chuckles, hands you another glass of milk, and she goes, "That's what I thought." And then she kind of like looks to the group that she was talking to, waves them off, and turns her attention to you, Issa, Todd, and Irrina. And she kind of like holds a hand out, not to like shake it, but in like the sassy way. I don't know how to describe that. Like, not palm up, but palm down. Like, whenever you go, is she a little, like, she's doing that hand.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "I don't recognize y'all. Where are you from?"
DM.
You don't have the name of your place?
Mm-mm. You never gave it to me?
Oh my god.
I'm from the woods. A druid circle in the woods.
In the woods. Okay. So yeah, Marshy, your place, because I dropped the ball on that. So then she looks at you, Todd, kind of like and you.
I am Commodore Clunt. Todd Clunt. I'm from everywhere, from nowhere. I am a legend amongst my people. But I am from somewhere, and I do not know that place, because I have amnesia.
Woo! She goes, "Uh-huh.
I'm actually from a village that produces corn.
Very specific.
That's it.
That's it.
It was very specific.
That's where I'm from. Yeah.
She goes,
More milk, please.
Okay. She like pours another glass of milk, kind of questioning at this point, and puts it down.
I sniff it.
Okay.
Mm, delicious.
So how come y'all are here? What brings you to Borevia, of all places?
I have no clue. I just came here on a whim. I knew I had to come.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm drinking milk.
And I'm drinking milk. She looks at you, Irrina.
I'm trying to escape
That's a lot to tell
some
you,
bad
bartender.
memories.
Okay. She goes, "Oh, well."
That was strong milk.
She kind of like chuckles. "Well, aren't we all? Did you want anything else besides the, She looks down at your glass and looks back up at you. "Milk?"
I'll just take some water, thanks.
Okay. And then she grabs your glass of water. She hands it to you, and then she looks at you. Issa is like, "And you?"
Politics.
Politics brought you to Borevia? That's typically why people try to leave.
Yeah. I'm kind of here to assess the situation.
She kind of like, you see like something going on in that brain, but you can't really tell what. She goes, "Okay." She glances over to the other two figures at the bar and back. "Do y'all happen to know each other, or is this just a coincidence that I get a bunch of strangers showing up in my bar all at once?"
I ain't never met these people my entire fucking life.
You want to try again, Irrina? I think y'all spoke at the exact same time.
I've never met these people.
Yeah? I was like, I think you said the exact same thing.
Literally.
Okay. And she's just like, "Okay." and turns to look at Dawn and Pi. So, are y'all two just gonna sit over there and be sticks in the mud, or are you gonna join the conversation over here?
Oh, are we allowed to?
Sure, sweetie. What you want to drink?
I would actually love some wine.
Would you like a specific kind?
Whatever you recommend.
She kind of like lifts a brow, puts a hand back on her hip. She's like, "This is a tavern. If you ask me for a wine, you might not like what you get. Either give me something specific, or I'm gonna give you some mead."
I'll take mead.
And she goes, "Okay." And then she like turns around, grabs some mead, hands it to you, looks at the looks at Pi.
I would like a water, please.
She turns, grabs water, places it down. And then she then just turns and goes back to the other group and just waves a hand for y'all to like join.
We'll scoot over.
I will get up and she'll move where she's closer to the door, on the other side of, I guess, the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
But still a seat away.
Okay. She'll kind of like.
Because he
Go ahead.
smells like milk.
She's gonna kind of look at you and like give you an up and down and go, "That's good enough, I guess." She'll then kind of like lean back against her bar back and cross her arms, and she goes, "Okay, they told me their story. What y'all's?"
It's no concern. I am here. That is all.
And your name?
Python. My friends call me Pie, but you can call me Python.
That makes her grin. She goes, "Okay. And you?" She looks to you, Dawn.
I received a vision from my goddess that someone here was in terrible pain, and I've come to try and help with that.
She kind of like she smiled at Pi and then she went back to a neutral face, and that makes her kind of like crack a smile again, and she walks forward and leaves her hands in the bar. She's like, "Your goddess told you that a singular person was in Barovia in pain?"
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Y'all are gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. Well, since I can tell that you all are painfully new, this is the one and only tavern and inn in the town. She looks at Todd and is like, "So if you don't want to spend your money here, I don't know where else you're gonna sleep. I would not recommend the streets. Well, maybe I would, but it wouldn't be a good idea." Yeah, people don't typically leave Barovia once they get here, so I'm very interested in keeping up with your activities here. So I'm gonna assume y'all need somewhere to stay tonight?
Yes.
See.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 10 copper a night. She holds out a hand.
Do I still have money?
She goes, "Oh, that first round of milk was on me. Every glass after that is a copper piece. The first one is too funny for me to charge you for."
Yes. So yes, I'll be purchasing a room.
She looks at her empty hand and then you.
I'm really, really tired from all this milk. Can I just like pay tomorrow?
She goes, "Are you trying to stiff me?" And
I'm gonna reach over. I'm gonna pay for myself and for the goblin. Thank you again for the milk.
Gracias, amigo. I immediately go up to my room as all this milk has made me very exhausted.
What room are you going to? Tell me.
The room.
In the room where it happens.
Yeah.
By Tommy Wiseau.
She's literally just holding, like, as everyone pays, she's just holding, like, the keys in her hand. As you walk off without a key, she's like, okay, well, all the rest of you can have your key. And she, like, places them into your hands.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, if you... She, like, you can tell she's, like, looking around trying to think of her words, and she looks back at Dawn. If you're looking for work, we do have a board that's posted outside, but if you want the good information, I can help you with that. As for everybody else, you seem to have your own prerogative on why you're here. You don't want to share it with me yet. That's fine. I'm always a good source of information, as long as you have something I want.
I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime. That the way she said that didn't make you feel good. It didn't feel like she was actually doing you a favor.
Yeah, I think that Dawn is just kind of like twiddling her thumbs a little bit
like-
behind her back.
It's like,
Yeah, no, she doesn't feel good.
So each of you have your keys now. Did you want to go up to your rooms? Do you want to hang out at the bar some more, try to get some more info, or what do you want to do?
I'll stay at the bar a little bit longer.
I'll hang back as well.
Okay.
I think I'll go to
Oh,
my
also
room.
hang back.
Okay. Todd, are you going to your room, or are you hanging back?
Oh, I'm already in front of my room without a key, and I'm passed out.
Okay.
Oh god.
Call
Irrina.
them up. I'm gonna go to my room.
Okay. You just see him also passed out.
Step over him.
Anyways, to my room.
To my room I go.
Okay. So then, like, it carries on at the bar. Not too many people are leaving once they've gotten to the bar. Baby starts polishing some glasses as people kind of wind down from ordering, and she kind of glances up and she's like, y'all can keep ordering if you want. I just know when my regulars are done. But if there's anything else I can help you with, like I said, let me know.
You were kind of like, I guess you made a joke or something about everyone being unhappy, or was that not a joke?
She kind of grins, and she's like,
Oh.
Barovia as a town has been quite unhappy for some time. People don't stay here because they enjoy it. Once you're in Barovia, like I said, you don't leave. I'm sure you may or may not have taken notice to the very ominous castle on the hill, or did you miss that?
No, I saw that.
Yeah. Regardless of what anyone tells you, if you don't listen to anything else that I say, I wouldn't recommend you all heading up there. Typically, every time I get a group of adventurers in here, they immediately head there, and then they're never seen again. Rinse, wash, repeat. And then now here you are. And I can only assume your vision is trying to lure you there. There is someone with a great pain there, but I don't think they're looking for the kind of help that you're willing to give. Or maybe. I mean, I don't know you. I don't know what you're trying to do.
I also never really know until I meet the person.
I also don't know what I'm doing. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, well, I mean, that's good to know. Is it a ruler up there?
Of sorts. But
Okay.
She kind of like sighs. I guess if there was someone you wanted to speak to about actually helping, oh my god, I forgot a name. Hold on.
Doopadoo.
Yeah, for real. The governor of the town may want to speak with you about his daughter. I don't know how you'd be able to help, but if anyone here needs the most help, it's more than likely her. But he's gonna be the one you speak to. And she kind of like puts down the one glass and gestures out the front of the tavern door. Obviously, none of y'all should go anywhere tonight, but if you make your way out of the market and let me make sure go straight down the path in front of you, you'll find him at that building in the morning. It's where him and his daughter reside.
I could do that. Okay. Thank you.
She kind of just gives a nod and then looks to the rest of y'all.
She nods as well.
Anyone else?
Well, my bird is hungry, so can I get like a loaf of bread?
You want bread or you want nuts?
I don't know. What do you want, Legion?
Oh, fuck. The bird kind of just sits on your shoulder and like tilts his head before sounding in a very like normal sounding voice. Nuts will do.
Nuts.
The barmaid kind of like seems a little taken aback, and then
I lean forward.
hold the fuck on.
And she pulls down her hood to reveal the pearls in her hair and just looks at this silver-haired woman and is like, "Did your bird just fucking talk?"
Have you met birds that don't talk?
Did this fish just fucking talk? It mimics your voice almost perfectly.
Legion.
Then it just does like the crow laugh.
What bird is it?
She sits back and just shakes her head.
Can I see the bird? What kind of bird is this?
You can see with your eyes, not your hands. This is a crow.
Dawn
Say hello.
tucks their hands behind their head.
Yeah, did you reach a hand out for him?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
Oh no. Okay. Is it a normal looking crow?
He has kind of glowing blue eyes, and he's a little bit bigger than the average.
Oh. I think Dawn just kind of stares. Does he have a name?
Yeah, Legion.
Legion.
He goes, yeah, Legion. Like, sounds exactly like Issa.
Wow.
If you don't shut
That's
the fuck
really
up, I'm gonna
cool.
turn you into a rat and shove you in my pocket. Is that what
Holy
you want?
shit!
Does the crow laugh again? And kind of just like moves from one shoulder to the other.
Thank you, buddy. Nuts. Force that he needs food. Baby, what's your name?
She kind of just chuckles. She goes, baby's what you can call me. She turns around and grabs like a little pre-made like bag of mixed nuts. Assumably she hands them out to the people that are too drunk to function anymore and plops them in front of you.
Thanks. Here. And then she like opens them and holds a hand up, like propping her elbow on the table, and has the bag like open so he can eat from her hand.
He does so quietly. Still, like, you could hear like a low kind of like ha 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 ha, but he keeps it to himself.
Wow.
So she kind of like it seems very interested in whatever you got going on now, Issa. You said political.
I did.
What kind of politics we talking?
Well, that's the thing. I'm kind of new to politics. I'm just kind of looking to learn.
Roll something. Roll deception.
Wait, this is the first roll.
I'm using roll dice for it.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't have her sheet pulled up.
22.
Holy fuck. Hold on. There we go. I had to stealthily pull it up, so I'm not just blasting it on stream. Ooh! 26. And she kind of is just like, okay. You keep your secrets, I keep mine. Just know that
Thank you.
the way to get what you want is information. And I can assure you, I have information you want.
What would you like to trade for it?
She, like, thinks for a moment. She's like, I'm trying to decide if your information's worth mine.
Oh, don't be like that.
She kind of shrugs. She goes, I have this whole town for information. There's nothing going on here that I don't know about. So I think you'll be back.
Except for me and the talking bird, apparently.
She shrugs, apparently.
Heist chuckles at that.
That's fine. You'll see.
We will, won't we? And then, let's see, who else we got chilling here? Just y'all. She goes, okay, well, would your politics have to do with anything? Would your politics have anything to do with the mysterious castle that I mentioned earlier?
I don't know. What's in the castle?
She kind of grins at that. She goes, I'm going to pretend like you actually don't know, so I can fill in your, acquaintances here.
What makes you think I know?
She kind of just gives you a look. And she kind of like... Barovia is overseen by Strahd. They have been watching over this town for quite some time. And I know you might be thinking, wow, a leader watching over their town for this long? That must be nice. Not everybody means watching over is a good thing. Strahd sees all. Strahd knows all. That's why nobody really leaves Barovia. Like I said, it's not because this is just, home sweet home. People aren't permitted to leave. People aren't permitted outside of these walls once they enter them. Many have come to try and relieve Strahd of their seat. And then I never see them again. So, who's to say what happens? I'm not certainly bound to find out. I don't care enough to find out. I have my regulars that come see me, and then the new people go see Strahd. That's just kind of how it goes. But I'm sure you'll get to meet them soon enough. Anyone have any
How
response to that?
How long does each new group last?
The cocky ones last for one night. They stay here, then go to the castle. The careful ones, I think I've had a group last about a month before. And then anywhere and everywhere in between. It's
When was
almost...
the last group?
Oh dear.
When was the last group?
She kind of like ponders for a moment. She goes, time is odd. I couldn't tell you how long it's been. I try not to burn any faces to memory because it's rather pointless.
But your regulars.
I mean, I watched them grow. I knew their grandparents.
Ew, how old are you?
She kind of just grins. Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh my goodness.
That almost made me spill a drink out. I knew it was coming and it still got me.
Excuse me.
Hope I got
Would
somebody.
you like to know, Weatherman?
Weather boy. But so yeah, she says that to you with kind of a smirk and then looks back at Pi. But I mean, should be fine as long as you don't go snooping your nose in places you're not meant to. Oh, and as long as you don't go too far at night.
Why night?
Well, between the children that go missing, the adventures that go missing, doesn't really seem like the place you want to take your midnight stroll. You just turned into a grandmother. Bah.
Bah.
Anyone give a hoot about missing children?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I find that concerning, actually.
I was like, are you
A
really
little
just gonna
bit.
let me say that and not say anything?
I was taking notes. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm just glad somebody is.
What do you mean, kids go missing?
She kind of just like blinks at you for a moment. I mean, kids go missing. They get out at night. They think they're so big and bad. They think they've been living here long enough that ain't nothing scary gonna happen to them. And they go out, and then they don't come back.
Well, that's very concerning.
Well, she kind of like puts both of her hands up. What am I supposed to do about it?
Well, okay. I think that. Whoa.
That scared the shit out of me.
I come
Yeah.
running down the stairs in sweat.
Milk
I
sweat.
had the strangest dream. My boyfriend was kissing someone else. He was kissing.
Does that scream you?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be me?
That actually sounded like how coyotes sound. Like how coyotes
That was a
scream at
very
night.
manly scream.
Like a stock
Eyes got
noise.
so wide. Oh my god.
I have night terrors. Okay, do not judge me. I drink a lot of milk. I have heavy sleep. Very terrible
What?
dreams.
Hold on a second. What
Are you
spells do I
lactose
have?
intolerant?
I have
No.
all of those.
Mommy milk is.
Are you okay?
What is going on? I am confused.
At Mommy Milkers, Issa's gonna like cover her chest with her hands, like cross them.
Mm.
That very girly scream also woke me up.
A girly scream. Who is girly? Are you calling me girly? Because I drink milk and I scream in a high-pitched voice?
That's it. I
Yeah.
drink milk and I scream.
That is
Yes,
very
defining
messed up.
traits of a girl.
Yeah. all girls.
As all
I
women
drink
do.
milk.
Well, we'll see who's the real girl after this.
Few
And I
messages.
walk back upstairs.
Okay. Thank you for that outburst.
You're welcome.
Hey, it's gone.
We gotta have something to break the tension. It's good.
I'll scream every time that there's tension.
I scream every time.
Oh
Just-
god.
Baby just kind of like stares in silence during that whole like interaction. She goes, "Yeah, he'll be the first."
Oh,
Did you come all the way back downstairs, Irrina?
yeah. Very girly screams. I'm sitting back at the bar with everybody now.
Issa
Audra-
definitely does not make eye contact or look at Irrina like at all.
Because you both look similar, is why.
What?
Oh.
Todd really came down and said, "I threw up."
Yeah, and then went back.
Sorry.
Irrina doesn't have her picture as her picture, so it's hard to tell what's going on. So
I do, but it's very dark.
I blow it up. It took me that long to try to like grab the little corner of the square. So yeah, baby just kind of like looks back and forth between y'all. Now, one drow's special enough, but having two, I think y'all are gonna like Barovia. This kind of dark and dreary suits y'all.
I'm used to the dark.
I was born in it.
I'm sorry, did you just racially profile me?
She kind of just gives like Issa a look. She's like, and you called me old.
I didn't fucking
Also,
grow up in the Underdark. Whatever that has going on,
I think
her
that
name, whoever the hell
one-
she is, whatever she has going on, it ain't got nothing to do with me and mine.
okay. I mean, I noticed you were a little short for an elf, but I wasn't gonna point that out.
Shut the fuck up.
She actually like cackles like that.
I like that laugh.
I like that laugh. But yeah, that's even more special that there's two drow that don't know each other. I mean, Underdark's quite big, but it's a network. You
You
all,
can keep making these assumptions about Drow, and I'm gonna throw a fit. I'm gonna break something.
you break it, you bought it.
Sure, what the tension.
What about
is,
you,
I've
baby?
never met her.
What about me?
Never mind.
What did you say, Irina?
I said I'm not sure what all the tension is, but I've never met her.
Just sitting there over in the corner, like poking your fingers together, like, anyways. I don't know why these two people are fucking mean to each other.
I don't know why everybody's being so rude. I'm just hanging out.
Me? She started it.
She kind of like waves her hand at you. She's like, okay, well, if y'all don't want to know each other, she points at Irrina and then points at Pi, and you seem like you both got some secrets. Or are you just moody for no reason? She looks at Pi.
Moody for no reason.
Mm. She looks back to Irrina.
I think I'll keep that to myself for now.
She like lets out like a dramatic sigh. She goes, y'all are no fun. All the adventures that come through here always want to tell me some grand story about how they're going to come save Barovia and do this and do this and do this. Y'all are a bunch of keep it toosies.
Keep it. Who's it?
Keep it toosies.
Yeah.
I do an insight check on baby.
What you trying to insight?
I'm trying to
Riot.
see if she's just curious about everyone or if she's trying to gather information.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oogie.
Okay. Use my fake dice. 17.
You definitely get the vibe that like her intentions aren't necessarily like friendly. Like she is kind of like showboaty and being like, oh my god, yeah, but like you can definitely tell it's like showboaty and not just like genuine.
Okay.
Do you do anything about that, or you just make a little mental note?
Making a little mental note.
Okay.
I am very tired, I think. So I'm gonna. It was so nice talking to all of you. Can I have that other key? That the goblin didn't take, please?
Yeah, sure.
Since I paid
You
for
paid
it.
for it.
Thank you.
And she just like hands it to you. She does not give a fuck.
Thank you. Bye. They'll scurry up upstairs. or wherever the rooms are.
Yeah, that was a safe assumption.
Okay.
Oh god.
What was
Earthquake
that?
for no
What
reason.
Fuck.
I cannot open my room. Where is my key?
It sounded like you hit yourself with a pan.
I was bashing my head on the door.
Oh. I don't do that
Don't do
anymore.
that.
Don't do that. I've got your key. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. There, it's okay. I'm gonna lean down and like rub his back a little bit. It's okay. There, let it all out.
I do not cry, men do not cry, goblins do not cry. We are tough.
This is the second time you've cried tonight.
I have allergies of milk.
Okay. While he's freaking out, I'm gonna unlock his door for him. There. It's okay. Shh,
I am being
it's
possessed by
okay.
a demon. Oh no.
Oh my god.
It was
Dis-
a fart.
Do you need
Sorry.
help?
No, I am fine.
Some milk.
Are you you need some milk?
See, I want 1 glass of milk before sleep.
Okay. You should go get it then.
Very rude. Get out of my room.
Okay, bye.
I lock the door and then start singing while sleeping. It's a
Oh my
goblin
god. That was a roller coaster. I'm gonna go to my room.
Okay. And so sorry, Discord is just not letting me put it in window mode. Okay, I was about to get angry. Inside your rooms is just a typical, like, nothing special. You got a like a full-size bed. You got a big chest you can put your things in. You have a window on the back wall. You can look out, look over town. Just a candle that's on a nightside table, and besides that, that's it.
Can I go look out the window?
Sure.
Do I see anything with my tiefling eyes?
With my special eyes.
My special eyes.
Roll perception for me.
Okay. Oh, perception. Oh shit, 7.
Oh man, it's dark outside. It's real dark. And you see some houses, and it's dark. You don't see a single candle.
Wow, it sure is nighttime.
It sure
Anyway.
do be dark. Even like
Um,
the candle in your room is causing like a glare on your closed window, and so you're just like, "Yep,
oh,
it's
fuck.
night."
My eyes suck. I'm gonna go sit on my bed and pull out my little amulet to the Raven Queen and just kind of like, I don't know, meditate for a little bit before
Okay.
I go to sleep.
Okay. You hear, like, you just feel like a warm presence. Like, she's very pleased.
Yay. Very good.
Y'all noodles got anything going on?
Like to look out the window.
Okay. Roll perception.
I don't
That's me sleeping.
If we were curious.
Does
Yeah.
Does he say that in his sleep? That's me sleeping.
Yes, he sings too. I mean, I sing too. Ah!
What was your perception?
I don't know how to roll.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I was like, I don't know what I'm waiting on.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you rolling on
Yeah.
roll 20?
I was trying to, but it won't let me.
The left, that little column that has the arrow at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you scroll down and hover over the dice.
Oh no!
Huh?
Oh, good thing you got that out of the way.
What? I missed it.
I see a nat 1.
Oh no, they were just giving an example.
Okay.
That was a good ass thing. You did get that out of the way. Damn. That's unfortunate. Also, real quick, because I
Holy
forgot to
shit.
say that nat 1s are nat 1s and nat 20s are nat 20s. I don't care what it's for. It's a crit or... Yeah, it's a crit. Either, like, good crit or bad crit.
Okay.
That made me remember. Was that coherent enough for you to roll? Or do I need to... Okay. Also a 7. It's dark. You have a glare on your window. You see that there's not a single light outside at all.
I guess I'm just gonna go to bed.
You're like, well, I'm pissed.
I'm done.
Pi is at the bar still, so I'm going to stand up, turn to Issa. Good night. Turn to Legion. Good night. And head upstairs.
Okay. You get up to your room. Then there's just Issa left by herself, right? Everybody else in bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm working on it. I just can't talk and type.
Is there anything in the room of notice?
Not really, honestly. It's very, very plain.
You should look out the window.
Get a 7.
Oh,
Very
I think
dark.
my base is 7.
Nice.
My base is 5. Watch me roll a 2.
Oh, please.
You know what? Sure. I'll look out the window. I heard everybody else is doing that. It's a cool thing to do.
We tried anyway.
Yeah.
It was an attempt.
I got
dark.
a 16.
Of course.
Nice.
Well, it's better than 7.
It's more than double 7.
This is true.
So you look out, you do see, yes, it is dark. There's no candles. You see, like, there's quite a bit of bats flying around. But I mean, you're not really sure if that's like an abnormal amount. You just know you've never seen this many bats in a group. Certainly not this many, flying around underwater. But beyond that, like, you kind of look around. You do see some lights on in the castle way up on the hill, but that's about it.
She's gonna just sit on the edge of her bed and watch the window for a little bit.
Okay. Let's see. So, sleeping, you're chilling. What you doing, Issa?
I'm also gonna knock on the bar, well, I guess that's my cue. Good night, baby. And I'm gonna head upstairs.
She, at this point has her back to y'all now since conversation kind of died down. She's still cleaning up her bar, and she kind of just, shrugs one shoulder at you, and she goes, alright, good night.
And then once in my room, I'm also gonna open my window.
Do you open your window and look out of it?
I'm not gonna be looking out of it. Legion is.
Okay. Okay, because nobody else opened their window. Y'all just looked at your window.
Yeah, I'm gonna open
I
it
didn't think of that.
and I'm gonna let him fly out.
Okay.
Plus, did you know you got 60 feet that you can be out before I can't hear you anymore? So stay within it. Go see what's going on.
He goes, yeah, gotcha. And do you need a roll for him? Does he have stuff you can roll?
Probably. He takes his turns when I do.
So, do you see through his eyes? Or does he just relay the info?
I don't know, DM.
But it's part of your class.
The things he does for me are the things the standard familiar does, plus the bonuses. His bonuses do not have my improved dark vision as
Okay.
of right now.
Okay.
So whatever Raven sees like.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think. Since he's able to actually fly out, it's really dark. You still really can't make out much. You do see a lot of bats. Like a lot of bats, and you would know that this is quite a bunch.
Our bats or the other bats. Also, I found his technical character sheet. He does have Devil Sight. Magical darkness does not impede Imp's dark vision.
Okay. I mean, from what you can tell, they're bats. Some of them are kind of big, but not like, holy shit, that's a big bat, you know? Like, you're just kind of like, that's kind of big. A few, like, you pique a few of their interest. And at that, Legion kind of, like, starts making his way back, because he's like, ooh, that bat's almost as big as me.
Yeah, make him turn invisible when he flies back, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, yeah, like, you get, like, 2 or 3 that start to, like, follow him, but then they lose interest once they can't see him. And kind of just, like, disperse and go back through the town. And he comes back, and he's a little ruffled up, like, I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh,
Bats?
Bats. Big bats.
Alright, well, we knew to expect that. But them being big, we did not know to expect. Okay. I'm gonna close this. Let's stay in here. We're definitely in the right place. If there was any doubt, well, we made it. So just stay in here, chill out. Let's go to bed.
Okay. Everyone's in bed. Nobody else wants to do anything else before you go to bed. Because nothing's assumed.
Sleep time.
Okay.
Yeah, no. None I can think of.
Okay. I want everyone to roll a perception check.
LOL.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
18?
Whoo! Nice.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Oh, the
whole
4! You sleep. Ain't nothing bothering you. You took 2 of them sleep pills.
Prepare for this day.
Excuse me.
Damn.
Almost killed someone.
Got it.
Issa also sleep.
I'm the only one that had like
Align.
whiskey,
Whoa.
hard liquor.
I know you heard me explain how to roll in roll 20.
I got 2. Nice. That's cool.
Did you really get a 2? Did you roll IRL dice?
I actually got 2.
If you're lying, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I actually got a 2.
Okay, I believe you. I'm just like just putting it out there. So you're borderline fucking coma. Damn. Like,
I did drink a lot of milk.
yeah, that's that milk.
It's the beer into the
A
story.
milk.
So let's see, Dawn. What was yours? I'm sorry.
14.
14. Okay. So Dawn, we'll start with you since you and Pi were the only ones to not just be fucking knocked out.
Okay.
Right, yeah, okay. So you do feel a slight presence in your room, but like you're still kind of half asleep. Like it doesn't fully wake you. You just kind of feel it. Um, hmm?
Pi pulls out her dagger.
You don't feel shit. Hold on. We're not there yet.
Preemptive
For
dagger
defense.
holding.
Preemptive.
For defense.
um,
Half asleep or not.
but we're on Dawn first. Dawn rolled lower than you, so we're doing that first. Because you have more with yours. So yeah, you feel some sort of presence. You don't hear anything though. There's a good chance you're like, well, I'm in a new place and I did just pray. It could be my goddess just watching over me. And so you kind of just... It's a mixture of, I'm choosing to believe this to make myself feel better. And like, I also kind of believe it.
Video game logic, guess it was nothing.
Yeah. But you definitely felt something. And then Pi, with your wonderful 18.
Oh god.
You not only feel a presence, but you feel a breeze through your now open window. And so far you don't hear anything else beyond, like, just maybe a light rustle. You can kind of hear, like, the bats in the distance, but besides that, nothing really else. What do?
I pull out my dagger. First and foremost. And I look around the room before I go and shut the window.
So
like just kind of like a quick glance around,
mm-hmm.
just to see if there's anything like in the shadows or anything. And if I don't see anything, I'm gonna quickly go over to the window and shut it because cold air. No thanks.
So as you get up, you feel like the whole room get cold for a moment before it goes back to normal. And as you close the window, you think you see a reflection of somebody behind you. But then as you turn it's
around.
gone.
Wait.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm instantly on edge. And I am going to leave the room and go downstairs to the bar.
Okay. Issa, Legion does wake you with his perception. He wakes you, and you notice that your window has also been opened. Just a little bit, though. It seems like it wasn't able to get all the way open. But it was definitely like someone was messing with it. But beyond that, there's no other signs of anything.
Ours, or you think the other one?
He kind of like thinks for a second. He's like, I think she would let you know. She's not one to just pop up.
True. Looks like whatever she does to kind of work though, right? And I'm gonna like finish closing the window, and I'm gonna actively lock it.
Ah, good luck. Thank you. Okay. I mean, that's about it. Pi, you see that Baby is, like, you come down the steps and Baby is sitting on the bar, just kind of just chilling, hanging out. You do see that she quickly, like, puts something in her pocket, though, as you come downstairs. And she goes, oh, she looks out the window back at you. Not quite good morning, even for an elf.
What race is she?
She appears to be human. She just, her appearance is, she's about 5'6". She's thick. She's got long blonde hair. It's curly, and she has blue eyes. She's very, like, basic, normal looking.
I raise my brow at her. I'm like, why? Have you slept at all?
Have you slept at all? It hasn't been very long since you all went upstairs.
I asked first.
It's my tavern.
I slept a little bit. Now you.
I sleep when I know everybody else is asleep.
How would you know we're asleep?
She kind of like,
Besides the goblin, of course.
she kind of like, and hops off the bar onto her side. She goes, "Don't we all have our talents?"
Mm. She's gonna go and sit like kind of far away from the bar and just kind of like look at her.
She kind
Just
of,
kinda watch her for a bit.
she just hums and is like still like, just picking up like little things around the bar. Like you can tell she's not really rushed in her work because like she's gonna get to it eventually. And she kind of just in a sing-songy way, she goes, "If you wanted you dead, you would already be so. So there's no need to fret."
What did she said that like out loud, or is it like a song?
She said it to you. It's just you two in the room.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
She goes, "Did I stutter?"
No, but you mumbled.
Did I mumble or can you just not hear very well?
Have you seen these ears? I can hear fine.
I almost spit my drink about that. That got me. Like, you seen these shits? She kind of just shrugs. She's like, I tend my bar to help my patrons. I help my patrons because I want information. Dead people don't give me information. So I won't do any harm to anyone who has information. Also, there's no need for me to worry about things like that with literally everything else going on.
What is literally everything else?
You know, the children and the people going missing, that whole thing.
If you know so much and have so much information, how do you not know about them just going missing?
Who said I didn't know? And then she goes back to doing what she was doing.
What? Care to share?
No. What do you give me in return?
Why I'm here?
Ooh, really?
You seemed so interested before.
Maybe I am.
Depends on how good your information is, though.
She goes, "Okay, but you have to pick. Do you want to know what happens to the adventurers or the children?"
Isn't it not all the same?
She kind of just like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. She does the whole like, she has an elbow on her hip, and she closes her eyes and kind of like opens her hand like, I don't know.
I promise my information is a lot better than both of those put together, so I think I'll pass.
She shrugs, so be it, and goes back to doing what she's doing.
I just sits back and tries not to nod off in her last little bit that she didn't sleep.
Oh, no. As you're like half asleep, she will be like, if you're worried about him, he won't come down here. The rooms are fair game, but he won't come into my tavern.
Him.
Him, they, whatever.
Who are you talking about?
Who woke you up?
How'd you know someone woke me up?
You were asleep, and now you're not. Typically, that means you're woken up.
Maybe I had a bad dream.
Okay, well, then the bad dream won't get you here.
Then I think I'll stay here.
Right. And then she waves her hand. You're not gonna trick her.
See that. She's gonna like prop her feet up on the table She's gonna have like her hand like on her dagger, and she's gonna like just kind of try again, not try to nod off.
Okay.
She said it was fair game, so I feel like I'm a little safer down here,
Yeah.
or not fair game.
Yeah. If you do fall asleep, it's definitely to the sound of her humming.
Ew. Hate that.
She's not like being daunting in this moment. She's actually just like humming to herself while she cleans. It sounds
So I
nice.
imagined Huntress's lullaby.
Yeah.
Right? Hate that. Okay.
It's safe to assume that it's even similar to a certain skin. That's like DBD hints. DBD hints for D&D.
One letter difference. Yeah, she'll fall asleep.
DBDism. Let's see. Sorry, I need to respond to this before my brain splits in the middle anymore. Because I keep typing and then I stop. But essentially, I'll give y'all a moment to like, whatever. My little elfies, you wake up way before everybody else, because you only need 4 hours for a long rest. If you weren't already aware, I'm sure you were there. But so I need. Is that for you as well, Issa?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you, Pi, and Irrina to roll just a d20 for me. We're going to see which one of the three y'all wake up first.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my fucking god. Well,
Whoa!
17.
First nat 20 of the game was waking up.
I mean, that makes sense though.
I dropped my die.
Nope, you died in your sleep. I'm just kidding.
That's it. That's the end of the game.
Yeah, you won.
Everybody back up.
Right?
You died first.
You died, screen from grounded. I got an 18.
Oh my god, y'all just, why did you all do so good at waking up?
I did
don't
really
know.
good falling asleep too.
Yeah, so Pi, you woke up just a few hours later, but you slept so hard, you actually don't feel that bad. It seems that the lullaby was able to help you drift off into quite the deep sleep. Your neck hurts just a little bit from, you know, sleeping in a chair. But nothing to, like, be too disgruntled about. Issa, you wake up, you feel fine. Nothing else seemed to happen in the night. I'm going to send your message in 2 seconds. Hold on. And so you're awake. Legion's also awake, kind of just boo-bopping around, doing his thing, cooped up in the room. And then Dawn, you wake up. You still have that middle of the night memory fresh in your brain. You slept good, though. And then, Dawn and Todd, go ahead and roll for me, please. Y'all aren't waking up yet, but I just want to go ahead and have your numbers. But everybody else can kind of... What y'all doing? What you doing, Pi?
I rolled another 7.
Sorry, Travis came in here.
What doing?
I guess I want to sit up, kind of rub my neck, like, and is baby awake?
Yes, she is at the bar, already tending to a few hungover patrons. She's handing out drinks.
I'll make my way over to the bar, kind of slide in away from the other patrons.
Patrons?
That's what you said, right?
Patrons?
Other people,
Yeah.
patrons. My Patreon is. To the other people on the bar, and kind of like sit off to the side where I first started my night, and just kind of wait for her or anybody else that I know.
Mm-mm. Let's see. Next is... Holy shit. What Y'all are doing so good at waking up. Hold on.
Thanks. I wish I wasn't. Tired of going first.
Let's see. Boop. Okay. Issa, you wake up. What do? Also, can Legion change at will?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's chilling in his imp form. He's definitely just imping about in the room.
Yeah, it takes an action. But he keeps his imp body. I'm like, ooh, look at you all nuding up in the morning. It's freaky when you do that. You know that, right?
He's just like, hee. He's like, yeah, I get tired of being a damn bird.
You'd be rats in my pocket, but now you done talk to everybody, so they know to expect a bird.
Yeah, I'll be a bird again. I just wanted to hang out while I could.
Fair enough.
We going? Are you ready? Are you up?
I'm awake, I'm up, damn. Let me strap on this goddamn site.
And
Jesus.
he was on like the foot thing in the bed, and like Spider Monkey goes to like jump on your shoulder, and midway like turns into the bird and boops on your head.
Oops.
Yeah,
Boops.
I love you too.
Oh. Just shits on you.
Get shitted on.
So if you feel the need to talk out loud and then she's gonna switch, can we do it in Infernal?
Oh no, I switched to the OC. He like does some like generic crow sounds, but then responds in Infernal and goes, yeah.
Thanks. And try not to make too many friends with these people. And then she walks downstairs and goes to sit at the bar.
And then it is Irrina's turn. What do? You slept amazing.
Amazing.
Nothing was different whatsoever. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I heard that.
I guess I need to prepare some spells.
So you don't have to like RP that out. I'm just gonna like
Okay.
entrust you to do that every day.
Okay.
But just don't forget, because if you get out in the middle of battle and you're like, damn, I meant to switch this spell for this spell, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's crazy.
That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Guess
There's
I will
literally
go
nothing
and
worse.
get the bar.
I may try to help you remember like 1 or 2 more sessions, but after that, that's it. But
So I'll go down to the bar.
yeah, okay. You just chilling at the bar. You, Issa, you see Pi chilling at the bar, and then Irrina, you see Pi and Issa chilling at the bar, which none of y'all have exchanged names. But I'm just, for simplicity's sake.
I said my name out loud.
Oh yeah, you did. The rogue did. Good job, Noodle.
Right.
And yeah, so there's gonna be quite a bit before the other 2 wake up.
Can I introduce
Well-
myself?
Yeah.
Do you say that?
Like, I would like to introduce myself. My name's
Okay.
Irrina. What's yours?
Isantel.
That's a cool name.
Thanks.
And you said the crow is Legion, right?
Yes, we had to talk about his manners.
Well, it's nice to meet you both. You as well, Pi.
Hi, some. But yes.
Hi, Sim. Sorry.
Nice to meet you.
So, how'd everybody sleep last night?
Really great.
So good.
I'm more interested in how you slept.
Got a little crick in my neck. I had to come down here. But, you know.
What brought you downstairs?
Didn't feel safe.
What made you feel that?
You know, you feel like something's watching you. Not a big fan of it.
Ah, yes.
So I feel like if somebody was going to watch me, I'd like to keep my eye on them. And she kind of glances over it, or I kind of glance over at Baby.
So you kept your eye on them by sleeping down here?
Baby Googles at that.
Look, I fell asleep. I nodded off. I didn't mean to. I had to get my last, 2 hours in?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Understandable. I just know it wasn't comfortable.
I've been through worse. At
Same.
least it was a comfortable chair.
And not the ground.
Do you often need to sleep on the ground? Where are you people like from?
You
Here
people.
and there. Spend most of my time in the woods.
So
I
you
cover
slept
my
on the ground a lot?
a lot.
Yeah, pretty often.
Ew.
I kind of put my hand or I pull my hood up to kind of cover my gills a little bit. I'm like, I'm from around.
You hear. Well, actually, roll for perception, you three.
Oh, God. One.
It really is just. Irina's just oblivious.
I got
Just
another nat 20.
living her best life.
God.
I will take a picture of it if I need to.
No, it's
This is my-
fine.
I love this is now my pie dice.
So Irina just frog blinks about the whole situation. Nothing.
Nothing.
Pie, you definitely hear once again in the sing-songy voice. Gee, this is just going so well for y'all. Legion also hears it and kind of just giggles about it, and then also kind of pecks at Isha's shoulder. And in Infernal to them, and is like, "Did you hear that shit?"
What did we hear? Back in Infernal.
Yeah. Basically the barmaid has doubts. She's basically just cackling at the fact that you all can't get a single piece of information out. And then Baby turns around and goes, "Your crow's correct."
That's taken now. And then full on an Infernal. So how do you learn how to speak demon?
Does anybody else also, does anyone else at the bar speak Infernal?
Nope.
I don't think you know it either, Irina. She kind of just giggles and she goes, "I deal in information," she says in Infernal. Information is many things. It's secrets, it's languages. If it can be thought, I'd have it, I know it. And then she goes back to comment. She goes, "Well, what are we gonna be eating this morning? Drinking?"
I'm just gonna stick to water.
You don't want to eat nothing? I'm sure water's not gonna fill you up.
Is bread free?
Ah! Like, you see her kind of like poke her bottom lip out. She goes, fine. And like brings you back just a piece of bread and a thing of water.
Thank you.
Glass of water, crust of bread.
Do you have any dwarven foods?
Yeah, we got some that come through. The elf is gonna eat some dwarven food.
Hell yeah, I am.
Is that gonna be a little heavy for your tummy?
It will not.
Interesting. What do you want?
Do you have dwarven potatoes?
She just like, you take too long. And she turns around and comes back with like a bowl of stew that's got like meat and potatoes in it and like plops it down. Good?
Issa like sniffs it, and then she nods and takes out some like dwarven style hot sauce and pours that shit on there. She's like, and a dwarven whiskey.
Okay. She turns back and brings you over a glass and puts it in front of you. She looks at Pie. Anything for the guild one? Aside from you.
What do you have for breakfast?
She's like, ugh.
That's cheap.
She goes back and brings out a thing of bread and water and puts it in front of Pie.
Thanks.
Around this time, let's see. Yeah. I'm looking back through. Todd, you wake up. You slept great. What do you do when you wake up?
I pick up my axe and throw it at the wall.
I'm gonna give you one more attempt. Would you like to do that, or what else would you like to do?
I want to walk down, back to the...
You're like, God damn, I really want to throw my axe.
But yeah, well, I really won't. I'll throw it. It's fine.
I mean, you can.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna throw it in the crowd. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna walk down the stairs. You know, get myself a drink.
And stand at the end of the stairs ominously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. That's what I'm gonna do. Just sit in the stairs and listen.
Okay. Are you actually sitting on the bottom of the step?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of get info.
Baby looks at you and then shakes her head and goes back to doing whatever she was doing. She's like, I'm not fooling with him. Not very long after dawn, you do wake up with that same feeling. Do you immediately leave your room, or?
Wait, I still feel like I'm being watched?
No, but you just remember. Like, you definitely didn't forget. Like, you know, when you wake up in the middle of the night and then you like, when you actually wake up, sometimes you forget about it. You did not forget.
Awesome. Can I look in the area that I felt like I was being watched from?
Yeah, it came over by the window. You see that the window's unlocked, but you never checked it before bed. So it could have always been like that, or it couldn't have.
I'm sure this is fine. I'm gonna leave.
Just jumps out the window. I'm done.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll leave my room and go down to the
You
tavern section of the inn.
You see Todd also sitting at the end of the stairs.
Good morning.
Good morning, my friend.
How did you sleep? What?
Great. I feel like I was in a coma.
Oh. I'm so happy for you.
It was awful.
I'm so sorry.
No, it was great.
Okay. Are you going to have some breakfast?
Well, no.
Okay. I am. it was lovely chatting with you. And she's gonna sidestep Todd and go downstairs.
Why does everyone avoid me?
You are like Papa.
Oh my god. I'm insane. Do I see baby?
Yeah, she's chilling behind the bar. You
God.
see, the others like chit-chatting at the bar. You can see an overall vibe of like discomfort mixed with annoyance. Like that's what you're picking up.
Uh-oh. I'll go over to the bar. I'm not gonna sit down though, and I'll address the three that I saw last night. Like, good morning.
Morning.
They all tell you to eat shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Good morning.
Get fucked, lady.
Who
morning.
are you?
I hope you all slept well.
Like the dead.
You love to hear that.
Oops.
Hey, hey, baby. Could you be, and she's like tapping her fingers. Could you be so kind as to point me in the direction of the governor's house again?
She turns and like gives you a smile. Good morning. Ah, yes.
Oh, how rude of me. Good morning.
She's like, one moment, how rude, and turns and like grabs some maps and kind of like divvies them out to everybody, including you. Even those who didn't ask, goes, how rude.
map.
Every adventurer, whether how long you're gonna be here or not, needs a map. Here you go. And she'll take like a little quill out of her apron and circle the governor's map on, or the governor's house on your map, Dawn. And be like, he'll be there. It's a little early for him, but I'm sure once you start heading that way, it won't be too much longer before he's awake. Or if he is asleep, they'll just have you wait. He does reside in a home that is attached to his also like official building, just because he's a governor by name, but that's about it.
Okay. Thank you again for the information.
Of course.
I'm thinking. Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It gives me time to type. I needed this.
Okay.
I needed this moment.
Well, then you're welcome. I'm gonna look to the three at the bar and kind of like put my hands on the bar. So, you three are all so different from people that I've encountered before. Would you like to come with me?
Oh, I was coming whether you were going to offer or not.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Just about to ask if you wanted me to join you.
I would love for you to join me.
I kind of shrug, like one shoulder. I'm like, okay, sure.
I'll take that as a yes. Oh, hold on one second. I'm gonna like shuffle back to the stairs. You, I'll look out at the goblin. Do you want to come with us?
Do I want to come?
Do you want to come?
You said come. That is funny. I am coming.
Ew.
He's like, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Ew.
I like how you think. Very funny.
Wonderful. Alrighty. Then I
You're
guess
gonna have
once
to lead the way. You're the only one that knows where the house is.
shit. Okay. I'll wait until everyone's like finished with their food or whatever.
What
and,
is your
I'll wait by the
name?
door. My name?
Yeah.
Very confusingly, Dawn.
And you? I look at the elf or the goblin.
Whoa. I
Whoa,
wink.
that's your name?
Her name is Woe.
My name is
Freaking Slim
Clunt.
Shady.
Todd Clunt.
Ah. Interesting last name.
Oh.
Sounds like cunt.
Ah. Thank you for making fun of my name.
Naturally.
People see you next Tuesday, or
Do you ever get
I'm
that
dying.
feeling? Oh. Pog.
The goblin says Pog.
the very first time Pog is ever used.
It is a word I created. I think it sounds funny.
Canon.
How close to the
Wait,
bar are y'all
and-
having this conversation?
We're at the bar.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't get up.
Yeah,
Baby just
I'm waiting for them to finish, so I'm at the bar too.
listens with a grin, kind of laced her fingers together. Is just listening.
I kind of give Baby a side eye look, lovingly, but a side eye nonetheless.
A loving side eye. Loving judgment.
Loving side eye. I bat my long, lovely eyelashes.
Sus/heart.
Wait, and what are your two? What are your names? And I point at Issa and Irina. What are your names?
I'm Irrina.
Isantel.
Wonderful.
It's nice to meet you, Dawn.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you too. You're so polite.
She's like, holy shit, finally.
Very nice.
Finally, someone with some manners.
There's crazy fucking people in here.
Jesus. I think that we're all going to get along very well.
Right.
Let's hope so. Baby, like, turns her back and goes back to doing whatever she's doing.
As Issa finishes, she slides her shit and she puts down 5 gold on the bar. Just open a tab in my name? Mine. And just let me know when this is up.
She goes, okay. And takes it. She, like, roll another perception for me.
Do it, do it, do it.
Trying to keep everything going on real low-key. God, I hope it's another one. Or just, like, some other real shitty thing.
How dare you wish for that?
I had to do gold. I have to add. I don't think I have anything. No, I don't have an add. 17.
Okay, finally. You definitely see Baby check that shit. Like, she, like, bites on it to check its authenticity. She didn't say anything. She just, like, has her back to you, and you see her, like, chomp on it, check it.
I'm gonna move my coin pouch from my waist into my, like, bra. Because now I'm sus about the money in this fucking town.
Can I roll to see if I see that?
Sure.
Isa fondling her own titties?
I mean,
Checking the
yeah.
coin.
Oh.
Let's see where you put your coin purse. I got
Oh. A 10.
Mm-hmm.
You see them move their coin purse, that's it. They grab it at their hip, and then it's gone.
Well, do I get a sleight of hand on that?
I mean, you can. 10's not very good.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
What'd you get? You have to share. You wanted to roll it, you have to
14
share.
plus 2.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, 10's fine.
Okay. So, y'all headed that way?
Go then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once everyone's ready, I'll pull out the map and start walking, leading them in the direction. But as we're walking, I want to be like, so, what is it that you all like do? Like, I'm a follower of the Raven Queen, and I go around healing people and helping wherever I can.
Narrow my eyes
They
at
all
Dawn.
just judge you.
I was a
I'm
gladiator.
Oh,
Interesting line of work.
Yeah. Clearly a successful one.
Bitch.
Gestures at being alive.
Gestures at being me.
Belong to a
I love
circle
that.
of druids.
oh.
You've said that. What does that mean? What's a druid?
I'm very in tune with nature. I can shapeshift
Oh, cool.
and spell
What can you
cast.
shapeshift into?
Right now I'm still learning, so like a wolf or a bird, you know.
Ooh.
That's amazing.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. What about you? What about you two? And they look over to. Oh my god! I just smacked my microphone.
Oh shit.
They look over to Pi and Todd. What do you two do?
I am a privateer. People like to call me pirate, but that is very offensive.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I kill people and pillage their ships.
I was about to
I'm
say,
like
you
a
don't seem
pirate
quiet
woman.
enough to be a steely pirate.
Oh, you see, privateer is different. I get hired. Pirates do it for fun. I do it for fun too, but I get hired.
To do it for fun.
I just love that feeling when I, put a blade in someone's throat. It's... Well, you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, I do.
Do I?
Ajit Pai.
I'm sorry?
What do you do?
Spice them.
Ajit Pai. Sorry. That is someone I knew. Very similar name. Yes, Paisum.
Spice them.
Paisum. Paisum.
Not much. I just kind of travel around, see what's new.
Is that so?
Yeah.
You are not in the industry.
The
It is-
industry?
It is fine. Do not need to be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
My ex-wife was a hooker. It is fine.
My god.
I didn't slut shame her. She was very good at it.
What happened to your wife?
Died.
No, she just wasn't good anymore.
Bad. All of a
She lost her
sudden.
touch. She
How
lost her
did-
touch.
How did she
literally,
die?
and- I prefer not to talk about it.
Fair enough. I understand that completely.
Thank you.
Don's walking just a little bit faster.
It's like, oh.
I keep my same pace.
I slow down.
Got little legs, short guy. We gotta keep up.
What do you mean short? I am very tall for a goblin. 2'3".
Is he really only 2'3"?
Mhm.
No.
It comes up to my fucking knees.
That is because you are on steroids. I am all natural. You see these abs? You
Ew,
cannot
no,
see them. I
no,
am
gross.
clothed.
Ew, ew, ew.
I will get naked right now.
Ew, ew.
Oh my god.
He's just gonna like jog up to walk beside Dawn.
You have never seen a
Hi.
naked goblin crawl on all fours? Climbing up a
Ew.
chimney?
What?
Please
It is
stop
quite
him.
terrifying.
Irrina throws up.
Man. In the midst of you going back and forth, you do see, small for a government building, but like a good medium size for like a house approaching.
Spirit, wow, look at that.
Wow.
Bog!
Oh boy, what a fun group. Okay. Does it look like there's anybody home?
At this point, it's probably around like 7:38 a.m. You do see like the shutters are open, and you can see like there's a little bit of movement, like going on inside.
Okay. Well, I guess we should just go up and like knock on the door. Then, right?
No.
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 Let's ask them to come outside. Intimidate them. I can try.
How about if you want to try, go ahead.
You would still have to knock on the door, though. Yes.
Intimidate the door.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
That's a very hard.
Show yourself! Come outside! I
John
just
is
wanna
like
have fun.
hiding behind the map.
Me and my axe friend want to ask you a question. Haha.
Haha, I
Is
made
that
it for you.
funny?
Haha, funny joke.
Prankster. I'm only pranking. Come outside, amigo.
The stirring behind the door stops. And like a woman opens the door, very like confused. She's like, first she looks out at everybody else and then realizes it was none of them knocking on the door and looks down. And she's like, oh, good morning. Can we help you?
Impressed by my size? I see.
Oh my god.
She just kind of like blank. She's like, I don't recognize any of you. Are you here to speak to the governor?
Yes, we are.
Okay. She kind of like looks around, looks at Issa for a little bit longer than everybody else before kind of like shuffling and like, come in. Let me come in. And she like steps back and like scurries back behind a desk.
Can I roll insight on that? Look at me.
Yes.
Fucking look at me.
What'd you get?
Shut up, Dalton.
Shut up.
You're
Got an
ruining
18.
immersion.
Huh. You like she like didn't really like I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like she's sus, but is more just very confused as to why the fuck these like 5 random people are on her doorstep. But like it wasn't like malicious or anything like that. It was just genuine like I don't understand what's happening right now.
Alright. He's gonna get a little bit self-conscious and pull her armor over the bandage on her neck.
I want to roll to see if I see that.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh man. Ooh,
Do it.
I got
18 nat, so +5.
Oh my god.
23? I fucking
a
saw that
6
shit.
on
bitch.
my sleight of hand, so.
I saw that shit, bitch.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you definitely see Issa squirm with discomfort and then hide some like marks on her neck. Will you bring me a pumpkin butt, please?
Mental note.
I'm gonna walk around
What?
and look at the paintings on the wall.
Did we go
Huh?
inside?
Yeah.
This
I mean,
jealous
she
of
offered
me.
y'all to come inside.
I'll go
Oh.
inside.
I go inside.
I'm the last to enter.
Okay.
I stay outside. And I'm just gonna roam around the building.
You do.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look for a vent or something to go in.
You're gonna vent in?
Yeah, I'm gonna vent in.
Oh my god.
That's
Kinda
sus.
sus.
Even though the front door's open.
Then I will go in after Irina.
Um,
Whoever goes in last, I will follow. And leave the goblin by himself.
yeah, if you stay outside, you're not gonna be able to find any other way in. Like, you can attempt, you can roll, but that shit is tighter than Fort Knox.
Well, I could break in through a window.
You certainly could try.
I could try, but I'm very buff. Definitely gonna come in.
We
You know
might.
what? I'm gonna be stubborn and just stay outside.
Okay. So she's behind the desk and she's like really quickly just going through some paperwork. And before she like glances back up at y'all, glances back down at the paperwork, she goes, just give me one moment, I'm sorry. And like you see her scurry, like peek her head through like a door that was kind of behind the desk, and she goes, were you expecting anyone today? And like you hear like a gruff like brr, 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 brr. And she goes, okay, there's some people to see you. And then like just some back and forth, and she turns back around, she goes, may I ask why you would like to see him?
Hold up a second. I'm reading my notes. I guess we were told by Baby to come and talk with the governor. We heard that there was a problem with the governor's daughter. I was wondering if maybe I could help somehow.
Her eyes get big, she goes, oh. And she turns back and like she repeats it to the governor. She's like, but Baby sent them because of Esmeralda. And like it gets quiet, and then the door opens further, and then the man you can presume to be the governor walks out. He's rather tall. He has like a full beard and mustache.
Is he hot?
Salt and pepper hair. Like he's definitely older. He has like the small reading glasses on.
Human?
Silver Fox Daddy.
Appearance, he looks human, yeah. And he kind of like puts both of his hands in his like suit vest pockets. And he's like, a group of adventurers wanting to see about my Esmeralda.
Yes.
I guess. And he like puts his hand up and like waves you all to come back in the office while the secretary lady like scurries out of the way. He doesn't wait for you to come or
Follow.
go, though. He just, like, waves his hand and walks back in there.
I'll follow.
I'll also follow.
He's very
Hey, but I ain't got daddy
nonchalant.
issues. Following of my own free will.
You go in there,
Follow
Pi?
Sit down.
Yeah, I stand beside the door, kind of leaned up against the wall.
Okay. Todd, you're still just booling outside?
I'm gonna knock on the door and take off my hat.
You knock on the door again?
Yeah. But now my hat is off.
Oh, okay. She comes back out, and she goes, hello again. Would you like to come inside now?
Hello again. I am new here. I do not have a hat. I would like to see Mr. Silver Fox Daddy. Is he here?
You don't know what he looks like. You weren't in there for that.
I was listening through the vents.
No, you... Okay, if you want that to be a thing, roll for perception. Also, I watched that happen, Marshy.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Oh, I gotta roll. Oh, shit. I got 16.
You hear... it would be an old building. It's kind of shitty looking.
Did
Well-
he?
Yeah. Well, you still wouldn't see him, though, so nobody described him verbally.
Okay, is it... Oh, alright. Okay, I'm gonna change my words.
You're like, hold on. Let me
Is
backtrack.
Mr. the President here?
She, like, kind
Mr.
of
King?
blinks. She's like, do you mean the governor?
Yes, of course, I am sorry. I'm stupid.
She's like, yeah, the rest of your group just went in. And she kind of like steps to the
rest-
side and points in the direction.
My group, I am here alone. Well, thank you. I'm just gonna go. I'm not here to kill him or anything. Haha. Wink, wink. I said that out loud. Haha.
And she's just like, She's just
You
very
fucking
confused.
idiot.
And you just walk in, like, behind the rest of them? I'm asking. That was a question.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm walking behind them, but I don't say anything.
Okay.
And I'm also crouching behind them.
Okay.
So I'm even shorter than usual.
Okay. You all come in and he sits down at a desk, and kind of like places his fingers together, and gestures. There's only like 3 seats in there. He's
I
like,
pick one.
he's like, I apologize. I don't have enough for all of you. I'm not used to crowds being in here, but, I figured I would at least hear you all out. I, all that time, and I still didn't look his goddamn name up. I will refer to him as the governor while I look this up because I don't want to pause and look. Yeah, I'm the governor of this area, and you said baby sent you to something about my Esmeralda, my daughter.
Yes, that's correct.
Did she give any more details, or?
Not exactly.
It seems that, are you familiar with Strahd and any of their ongoings?
I only know that they are in castle and they aren't the best leader.
He sighs and like rubs his forehead with his hand. That's a way to put it. Strahd is, for whatever reason, obsessed with my Esmeralda. They are convinced that she is the descendant or something of some long lost love of theirs or whatever obsession they had, and is convinced that he must have her. It is all that we can do to make sure she's been as safe as she has been.
I'm so sorry that that's happening to you and your daughter. That must be very stressful.
Stressful. Only the risk of losing my one and only child to the monster that lives up on the hill.
What do you say, monster? What makes him a monster?
He like turns and, well, not turns because he's facing all of you, but like his eyes dart to you. He's like, a monster for what he does to the people that go to his castle. A monster for how he lives, how he survives. What do you know of him?
I know he lives in a castle. So describe these atrocities to me. Paint me a picture with words.
He sits back in his chair and he's like, well, I'm sure that she also chose to fill you in about the adventures that I'm missing. That truly is her favorite story.
This is not paint me a word picture, but yeah.
It was a question. People come, people try to help my Esmeralda. They go up, they don't come back. If they do come back, they themselves have become a monster. Their skin looks decayed and dried. They attack people in town, and they keep attacking until somebody can put them down. Each night we have to board up our windows and lock our doors for fear of one of his minions coming in at night trying to feast on us while we sleep, while we hide in our hometown. God forbid he take interest in you and visit you himself, because I don't think anything would stop him if he wanted to come visit any one of us at night. We more or less just make the attempt at keeping his thralls out, his lessers out, and just pray that he doesn't find any of us interesting enough to bother.
Interesting word you just used there. Thrall. Why'd you use that one?
It is what they are. He turns people from regular citizens to these monsters, these beings. They seem like they're drained of blood, yet they're still living. And they just aren't themselves anymore. They just attack and lash out. Some people go there with some crazy idea of becoming something more powerful, of him giving them their power, which is foolish and stupid. Someone like that could never just share their power. They want it for themselves. Otherwise, they would be helping those that need it, not just those who want it.
Your daughter here?
He turns his gaze to you. She is.
Can we speak to her?
I suppose. It's more or less safe in the daytime, which is why I'm not currently with her. He Esmeralda! He calls off, and you hear the sound of feet scurrying before a woman peeks her head in. Very pale skin, very, very long, dark brown hair, almost black, and really thick curls. She goes, "Yeah, who are these people?" And he waves her in and gestures for her to shut the door. These, my dear, are the new group of adventurers who think they're going to protect you. And she kind of scowls at him and turns to you all. She goes, "I'm sorry if he's been rude. I do appreciate you all if you are here to help. I know you all mean well, so that's all that really matters. I'm sure he's already told you, or you already know, but my name is Esmeralda, and you all?"
Santel.
I'm Dawn.
Tyson.
She looks at the goblin. "And you?"
I am Todd.
She kind of giggles at that delivery, and she goes, "Okay. You all seem like a very nice group of people. Like I said, I'm sorry if he's been a bit rude." And she cuts her eyes at him. And then they have a bit of a back and forth, "I haven't been rude. I'm sure you have." Blah 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 blah. And she kind of looks. She goes, "So you wanted to see me?"
Yeah, I was hoping that we could hear, from you what's happening. Not that I don't trust your father, but it's always good to hear from the person experiencing these things, you know?
Yes. Well, as I'm sure my father has said, Strahd has taken an interest in me. I don't remember where we would have met, but there's been several attempts at breaking in, and I just really haven't been able to sleep because of it. Upon her pointing that out, you do see against her pale skin, she has almost purple bags under her eyes, and she kind of huh, it's hard to sleep when you never know if you're gonna get taken away in the night.
Cannot relate.
Must be very hard. I'm sorry.
Cannot relate. Just like, damn, that sucks for you. She's like, I mean, they've never hurt me, and I don't really know anything about them. Just that anytime someone goes to stop them from doing anything or protect me, they never come back, which, you know, can't be good, right? And you know, like if you all hear this and it's just too much, then that's okay. I won't hold it against you. I don't expect anyone to like go out of their way for me. And then
No. I'm here to help.
Okay, bye.
her father is like,
Just kidding.
stop that. If they want to help, they can help. And she kind of just like, okay.
Here to help.
I'm just here to be here.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, that's reassuring, I guess. Do you all have any sort of plan?
Honestly, nope. Being 100% true? No.
She's okay. So that's new. People usually at least have one of those. But I'm sure you can figure it out. I know he normally comes at night.
I have a
Does
plan.
he... Oh. What's your plan?
It is a secret. I will never tell you.
Okay, fine then.
Oh, okay.
I did not have a
Is
plan.
there
I lied.
anything else you can
Well,
tell us
I-
about him?
No. I'm sorry. I think they've sometimes I have these like nightmares. Well, I guess they're nightmares. I wouldn't really call them dreams. Dreams are about like good things. This is kind of just, I don't know, visions of them visiting me. But I just remember the fact that they've visited me. I don't remember what happens, and I'm not hurt. So I don't really know. And like I said, I think they're just visions.
I do an Eyes of the Grave real quick.
Only if you tell me what that is.
No.
Oh.
As an
Totally
action,
not.
you know the location of any undead within 16 feet of you.
Okay.
That isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at her real good and I'm gonna do that.
Okay. She's alive.
Ah.
Yeah, good. Just checking.
One.
Can I look at everyone else while I have it up?
Sure.
Or any of y'all
Um,
spookamagookums?
That was amazing.
Nope, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
hello.
No undead.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Alrighty.
So like, she sees you just kind of like squint your eyes at her, and she's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I had something in my eye. I'm so sorry. Do they try to visit you every night?
Almost. You can see like the pause was, she was thinking, yeah, it's supposed to be a black screen. Thank you though, I appreciate you. Keys.
What happened?
It was Marshy and chat. They were looking out for me. But
True.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even, like I said, I don't really sleep, so I never realize I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm actually asleep during those times or if it's just, can you have a vision and not be asleep?
You can hallucinate.
That sound actually comes out of her.
Well, how about, do you have like water? Can you drink some water?
I mean, I
I
still...
think
Go ahead.
I just think you need water right now, sweetie. Go drink some water.
Part.
We love a self-care queen.
Yeah. She's gonna kind of like chuckle and be like, I appreciate that. Thankfully, I still have my appetite about me, so...
Good. I guess oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna stop picking my nails with one of my daggers and kind of look up at Esmeralda. So, does it ever feel like something is in the room with you when you have these visions?
Yes.
Somebody's watching me.
It does. But I almost never feel alone. I mean, during the day, it's because, you know, and she, like, gestures at her dad and then, like, out toward the front office, you know, they don't really want to leave me alone. But even at night, she, like, whispers that part. I feel like I never have a moment to myself.
Your window. Do you have a window in your room? I'm sure you do.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you keep that shit locked?
She, like, looks at her dad and looks back, and she's like, of course!
Insight check.
Yeah, can I insight check that?
Yeah, her dad
Insight the fuck out of
is
that.
none the wiser. He's just like, ah, yes, my good child.
It was almost an 18. I rolled an 8.
Oh, no! So, 18 and a what?
14.
No, an 8.
Oh, yeah, 8, you're right. So, 8, you're like, wow, what a good noodle. Keeping her window locked.
What a good girl.
14, she kind of said, like, you're like who are you convincing with that kind of thing? Like, you're not immediately like, a liar, but you're just kind of like, that felt a little forced. A 6.
So, I'm gonna give her a look. Like I know you don't, but I'm not gonna out you kind of look.
Yeah, she's stressed about it, and she's like picking at her like pointer fingernail with her other fingers.
Well, you know,
I feel like
I just want to make
Sorry.
sure that you do keep it locked, because it does seem like it's rather important around here.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Even though it gets really, really stuffy at night in this old building,
You have a door you can crack, I'm sure.
She kind of like frowns at that. But she's like, I mean, anyways, but is there a specific reason? You seem to like know what I was describing.
I rub like my like between my brows with a finger and close my eyes. I'm like, it's because I experienced it last night.
Her eyes like go a little wide. Oh, how long have you been in town?
Only a night. So
Oh.
I imagine if you live here, it's bound to happen to you too.
She just kind of like nods, and then but the governor does lean forward, and he's like, you are also experiencing this?
Yeah, it's no big deal. You know, I have my own shit going on, so it could be something different. It's more of just a precaution.
to each their own demons.
He just is like, great. The group of adventurers trying to protect us is also already being stalked.
Nobody said that.
An asshat.
Yeah, mister, why are you being so sassy? We're just trying to help.
He kind of like sighs and moves a little in his chair. He's like, well, from my perspective, you're probably the And he like holds both of his hands up and like is counting on each of his fingers. Gets to his second hand. 8th or 9th group of adventurers to come by, promising these same things or attempting these same things. So I apologize if I am a little doubtful.
Sir, I understand that we're not the first, and who knows, maybe we won't be the last, but what have you done for your daughter?
He scowls at that and stands up. He's like,
Bring it, big boy.
I spend every moment I can watching over my daughter to the best of my ability. I do not possess magic like you all. I do not possess any sort of training or anything like that. I'm a diplomat. I'm versed in the way of making treaties and plans. I can't fight a monster, or whatever they are, he is, or whatever.
Then I ask you to have faith in us. Just this once.
He scoffs and he's like, if you can protect my daughter, we'll have a lot more than faith going for you. But
Well, we're gonna do the best we can.
Can I throw my axe next to him?
no. I mean, you can, but
Can I sneak attack the governor?
Yes. I give you permission. Do it.
Alright, I'm gonna sneak attack
Oh
the
my
governor.
god!
But like, you know, friendly little slap on the back.
that's two different things. Do you want a sleight
it's
of
an
hand,
attack.
try to like surprise him and slap him on the back, or do you want to do a sneak
Yeah.
attack?
I'm gonna sneak up on him and slap him.
Okay, do you roll sleight of hand?
You know, just a friendly little knife.
I'm gonna slap
Friendly
him with my
stab.
knife, yeah.
Nice little
And a little
stab.
kiss. I'm gonna kiss him.
Oh.
Do you know what to add to your sleight of hand?
No.
Do you have your sheet up?
Yes.
There should be a list of things, and you should see like sleight of hand and then a plus.
You mean like 30 minutes?
It's your dex modifier. Unless you have proficiency. in it.
Unarmed strike or I'm just gonna sneak up on him and just stay there.
It would be like if you're looking at it, do you see the list of stats like in the vertical column?
Oh yeah.
Look for sleight of hand.
Oh yep.
And then what's the
Plus
plus?
4.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you would roll like you have been, and then just plus 4.
Alright, roll. 14.
Nice. He's just a dude, so his perception wouldn't be very high. So yeah, you definitely startle the governor with a slap on the back, and he like looks over at you with just like, what the hell? And he like pulls away. He's like, when did you get in here? Are you with them? And he looks at the other group. Is he with y'all?
Yes.
I shrug.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies. Butterfingers.
He kind of just like scoots his chair over, but like it's obviously not a wheelie chair, so it's like scoots his chair away from him.
I go kiss him on the forehead, then walk away.
He's like, so you don't have a plan, but you certainly are going to attempt to protect my daughter. Is this correct?
Yes.
You can trust us, especially me.
Okay. How can I aid in whatever you plan on doing? He visits her at night. Do you plan on camping out, you're more than welcome to stay here if you'd like. I
That might
don't.
actually be a good idea.
I
So we can
don't.
have some sort of understanding what's happening.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know how to help. Otherwise, I would have tried to do it myself. I don't know how to combat this. So, just whatever you need, let me know.
Hmm. I can maybe do something tomorrow, but and they're like kind of twiddling their fingers. But I have to read over some of my spells. But I might be able to do something tomorrow
He looks to the
that
rest of
could
the
help.
group.
I
And
can
that's a
camp out here
strong
tonight.
maybe.
Do you provide food?
He's like, sure, yeah.
I can camp out. It'd be a pleasure to share a room with such a pretty lady. He's a winks at Esmeralda.
She just giggles about it, and but he furrows a bit. He's like, I don't need anybody else trying to woo my daughter, even though I'll take anything over that beast.
Aw.
Guess we're bunking together tonight.
Esmeralda actually kind of looks a little excited. She's like, I mean, it's been a long time since I was able to like have any sort of people over, so I guess there's a
Oh
silver
my
lining.
god. Are we having a slumber party? Oh my god.
She like smiles and like you can tell she's trying to not be excited about this because it's not a good thing going on. She's like, I mean, do you want me to show you the room? Would you like to see it?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I don't know what you have prepared for the rest of the day, but I mean, of course I don't expect you to hang out here all day, but you're more than welcome to come with me. And like she starts to head out the door.
I'll follow.
Follow.
She leads you up like a little spiral staircase that wasn't too far off from the front door. And there's not a very big landing, and there's really only like 2 doors. Assumably the 2 bedrooms, but you don't know. Both doors are closed. And she goes to her door and opens up the door and kind of like ushers y'all in and immediately goes over to the window and like closes it. She goes, oh, I opened that this morning.
I feel like that was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Insight check?
Yep, inside check.
Go for it.
This bitch is lying.
Gonna be a fucking 1. I won't know anyway. An 8.
Oh no.
Another 8.
Damn, yeah. She telling the truth. I got a 10.
I did get a 10.
Dawn?
I'll insight if I'm able to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Because so far, everybody's just like, yeah, this is fine.
16.
Oh, yeah. That was a little sus. That was, you don't know if you quite believe her. Yeah, that didn't, that was a fib.
I'm gonna go close and lock the goddamn window.
Hmm.
She kind of like steps to the side as you push past her and like, hee.
If this is open, when I get back, my side is gonna be more than just for decoration.
And she like is flustered. She's like, are you threatening me now?
A little. Don't open the window.
It seems like you don't want to be protected.
She like frowns and leans up against the side of the wall. She's like, I do. I don't know. I hate being cooped up in here. And she sighs and like looks around and like gets a little more comfortable since her father's not in the room. I'm just so tired of being cooped up in here. I've been here it's been years now. And nobody can do anything. And I'm not dead yet. So, if you wanted me dead, I'd be dead already, right?
Yeah, probably.
Suck
And
it
since
up,
you're
you
not,
child.
what's so bad about him taking you to the castle? Just curious.
She like fiddles with a ribbon on her dress. She's like, I mean, he's a monster. What does he want with me? I'm just a person.
Do
I
you
mean,
want him
something.
to take you?
What'd you say, Dawn?
Well, I didn't say anything.
Oh, what'd you say, Irrina?
Do you want him to take you?
No, no, no. I don't want to leave home.
Insight check.
You can.
Inside check.
Yeah.
Everyone found that suspicious. Fuck! God damn it!
Yeah,
These
God.
damn digital dice!
Son of a
Damn
bitch.
digital dice.
Oh
I
my
got a
God, my soul
15.
is leaving my
Hell yeah.
body.
I got a nat 1. I'm switching dice out.
Oh no!
I
You
rolled
burned
an
it up.
11.
You, Pi, are actually a little bit frustrated that nobody seems to be believing Esmeralda. You're like, we're here to help her, right? Why are you all bullying her?
Even
She's
though I
a
was the one
sussy
that was
baka.
like first sussing her out.
Yeah.
But
Who?
how did that turn out?
Yeah. So the highest, the only good one was an 18 by Issa, right?
I
15.
think so.
15. Okay. No, she's genuine. Like, she's caught off guard by the question because nobody has asked her that. But it's genuine. She does want to be home.
Duh. Who wouldn't want to be home?
So he thinks you're his past life or a reincarnation of his lover, right?
She nods. She's like, apparently. I don't know why. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know anything about her. That's just,
Apparently she looks like you.
I don't know.
It's kind of gross.
And
Strahd's
like,
a little toxic.
So apparently, so from what I see, like he let that version of her, die, didn't thrall him up as he's doing to everybody else. So he might have cared a little bit, right?
well, like I said,
He hasn't killed you.
yeah, I'm not dead. But I've also never had a conversation with them. I don't know anything about them besides what the town says. And not
You
really.
know what they look like?
Tall. Just much taller than me. That in all the visions, they're looming over me.
Uh-oh.
Long white hair. And you can see she's like straining to like trying to remember. That's really it. Everything's just so like the visions are bright. It's really hard to make out what's what. But I do know she kind of like teeters on like explaining or not. Well, there's a story that Strahd's past partner, lover, whatever, I don't know, was killed by the town, and so that's why we're cursed. But that's just a rumor. I don't know. I don't even know where you would begin to get that information. That's just what I've heard.
Where'd you hear that?
When I am able to go out, I mean, I used to go to the tavern when we thought it was more safe, and it's just the gossip that drunk people like to talk about, the people that have been here for a long, long time, who swear up and down the town's cursed, and they say it's because Strahd's partner was killed, and now they're out for revenge or whatever, but I mean, I don't know how to prove any of that.
When was she killed?
I would say well over 100 years ago, a very long time.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, too long for that. Haha, got him. Can't bring that bitch back to life.
Shit.
Can't
I
get
don't even
me.
have those spells yet. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like I said, it's just a rumor. Nobody has any proof of any of this. And now I, like, don't talk to anybody, so I don't have any more info on it.
Well, thank you for sharing all of this.
Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, like I said, like my father said, I'm willing to help. I just don't know what to do. Uh-oh. We lost Todd on roll
Uh-oh.
20.
Uh-oh.
Nope. False alarm. But yeah. So I don't know what to do. I feel like I should be scared, but like I said, like, besides my visions and I can't sleep, I don't think I'm sleeping. Nothing's really happened. And everybody else around me is scared, but,
Well, I think that just means you're a very strong and brave person to be going through all of this and not have fear.
she kind of shrugs. Or it's been happening for so long, it's just kind of my day-to-day now.
Oh, so you're numb. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it's traumatized.
Oh, I see. I was wrong.
Yeah, I take it all back.
Correction. Well, do you guys want to stay here all day and try to figure out a plan?
I think I might have a better idea.
Sure.
So, y'all all know now oh my god, Dalton is so distracting. So, when the whatever came and saw me in the middle of the night, whatever the fuck it was, like I said, it could have been nothing. I went downstairs because I felt very I felt very unsure, I guess. And Baby said that the actual tavern or, the room downstairs is off limits. But the rooms are fair game.
The fuck?
So maybe we could, or, I don't want to say split up, but Esmeralda stay at the tavern where we know that it's off limits, and she does quotation marks. And some of us stay here to see if they still come back.
Ooh, splitting the party, session 1.
Mm-hmm.
What could go wrong?
I think I should go to the tavern.
Or we could all stay in the tavern.
No.
Or we could all
No.
stay here. I'm just kind of throwing the information out there on what Baby told me.
Well, I think that's very interesting.
Oh.
If we do bring her to the tavern, then we know for sure that she would be safe.
Maybe. I mean, can we really trust Baby, the bartender we just met?
I say no. That is a sussy bitch.
Esmeralda speaks up at that. She goes, Baby's been in this town for, years. I mean, we all trust her. She's a little
She
odd,
can be
but...
Rule number
She
one.
can be around as long as she wants. She gives me the willies.
Never trust anybody.
I don't want to smash.
Low-key into
Oh.
The screaming Mimi.
That picture you did send was very attractive.
When you fall in love with an NPC.
Oh, you
An
hate to see
NCP?
An NPC? Didn't I?
I don't know. That sounded like you said NCP. That was funny.
it.
She kind of looks around. She's like, so wait, where are we going? Where am I staying?
Well, we're having a sleepover no matter what. Don't you doubt that.
First of all.
But I don't know. I mean, have you tried staying in a room other than this since this has been happening?
No. Um,
Why not?
well, in the beginning, I did stay in the same room as my father. And then
Ew.
he got very ill. But whenever I stopped staying in the same room as him, he got better. So we stopped doing that.
Please elaborate on that. I feel like that's not normal.
Hold on. I mean, yeah, he just couldn't like keep food down. Very nauseous. Also wasn't able to sleep. We just assumed it was stress. But I mean, we never really figured it out. But it stopped when I stopped staying in there. And he's been fine ever since.
I like that you guys thought I was stress and not poison. Good job.
I mean, poison kills you. Poison doesn't go away when I stop staying in the same room.
Some poisons are pretty
Happened.
slow, sweetheart.
Oh,
She kind of like
sounds like you're very well versed.
furrows and like turns her
Okay.
back kind of to you. She's like, "You're mean. I don't like you."
You don't have to.
Oh my goodness. How
the turntables.
I feel like there's a lot to unpack there. Like a lot. But I don't really know where to begin.
Let's not skip over that.
Shit. I'm so confused now. I don't know.
Has anybody else ever stayed with your dad?
No. I lost my mother a long time ago, and since then, like, nobody's been over.
Nobody's come over since your mom passed away?
No.
Keep her dad company.
No.
Mm.
Yeah, imagine being celibate that long. Poor guy. No wonder he's so stressed.
She like crinkles her nose up. She goes, "Oh gods, I don't want to think about that. I don't know. He goes to the tavern sometimes. That's none of my business."
Hey, could I ask you, how old are you?
I'm 28. I had it, and then I was caught off guard by the question because I was prepared for it earlier. It never got asked, and so then my brain moved on.
Yeah, I feel like I should have asked earlier.
No, it's okay. I
I'm
was
sorry.
just like,
It only just occurred to me. Okay. And this has been happening for a few years, or how long?
Yeah, at least 3, I would say. Some of the visions are more prominent than others, but I mean, like, they kind of all just blended together after a certain point.
Maybe someone should stay with her, but also someone should stay with her dad.
Pass.
Pass.
Lisa's hand goes to her nose.
Nose goes.
Just
I would like to stay with her because I think that I can do something.
I vote that too. I
If-
vote the nice one stays with me. And she like holds on to Dawn's arm.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. They're really nice too, though. Don't give me that noise.
I roll my eyes. I'll stay with the silver.
The silver. Hey.
Stay with daddy.
When Reddit also pops up some Curse of Strahd shit, it knows. Here's okay. So you're with me. She looks at Dawn and then looks at Pi. You're gonna stay with Father, and how are we splitting the rest up?
Yeah, since it was my idea, I'll stay with Daddy.
Good, I cannot stay with a dad. I cannot promise not to kill him.
Why? Stop trying to kill people.
Why'd you stay with us, Todd?
He's got a very killable face. I don't like
That-
his stank. Very dirty taint.
Oh my
I can
god.
tell.
Okay, Todd and Irina, y'all stay with Father.
What?
Is that what you want?
No, I'm going to. I mean, yes.
He said, what?
Yes. Let me stay with father. He will be safe.
Dawn and Issa with Esmeralda. I will stay in the
Yes.
hallway in between the two rooms or in somewhere in between just to keep a lookout.
Okay, that sounds good. I really do appreciate this, and I once again I'm sorry if my father was giving you such a hard time. He's really not a bad person. He's just it's a lot. And
It's fine. He won't be troubling us for longer.
please don't kill my father.
Can I do an insight check on Todd?
No, that is fine.
I mean, you
I'm
can.
only playing.
I want to see like
We are
legit.
only messing around. Do this, and I will sneak up on her father and kill him. Okay.
You don't know if
Well,
she's
there's
inciting this.
16.
Is Todd being for real? Is Todd actually wanting to kill the dad?
No, why would I do that? Why would I do this? That is crazy. It is crazy. It is only jokes. We are friends here.
I'm
Kid,
dying.
I kid.
I
You will find him tomorrow safe and sound with a dagger in the back of his neck. Okay.
I'm just kind of watching Todd.
Everybody's nervous now.
Yeah, she's positioned herself like behind Issa and Dawn.
Why are you
I will
doing
punch a
this?
goblin right in the fucking face.
I don't know. I like it. I'm into that.
Fucking disgusting.
Oh yes, please shame me too. You're playing right into my hand. What a silly, gullible mind you are.
I hate it here.
Alright, so do we have alcohol here?
His hand like goes to her fucking flask. No.
Let's get wasted.
No.
It's a time to party. Let's celebrate the death of your father.
Issa winces.
Ooh.
We're supposed to
Oh.
be on watch. You crazy
Oh,
guys.
Yeah, how
forgot.
about while it's still sunny? I look out the window. Is
Yeah,
it sunny?
it's like noon right now.
Okay. While it's still nice outside, how about we can we have a tour of the house?
Sure, yeah. So like she gestures, she's like, my room, you know, there's not much to it. There's only the one entrance and exit and then the window, which I keep locked. And then she like walks out the house or walks out the like bedroom door and like does little
Okay,
hand
bye.
motions and just fucking leaves. No, she does little hand motions for like come. That's you. She gestures to the only other door upstairs. She's like, this is father's room. I guess you can go in there if you want. I can show you, but it's pretty similar to mine. You'll see it when you're in there. So I mean, if y'all want to look in there, I can show you. She gestures.
Yes.
Okay. And she goes and opens the door and like kind of like toddles around the room, just being like, yep, it's a room. And she's like, just the one entrance and exit, and then the one window as well.
Is the window on the same wall as her window?
Yes.
Okay.
And it is already locked
Okay.
because the dad's
Can I
not a
do
goober.
a quick perception check to see if there's anything different at all about the rooms that stands out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then. Oh, Lord help me, 17.
Really nothing. I'm sorry. It's really just a
That's
room.
okay.
If anything,
Guys, it's just a room.
if anything, he does have some like religious things laid about but like nothing crazy. Like just a normal dude in the Victorian ages amount of stuff, you know?
Can I tell like what god they
No.
follow?
It's just like
Jesus.
Shut.
it's just a
Oh.
cross.
Mariana.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Not Lulu, Daddy.
Tentacle Daddy.
She's like, yeah, so then we can come out this way. And there's just like an empty landing. There's another window. Not like, so when you open up the bedroom door, the window is directly on the wall in front of the door. And when you come out of the door, the window is on the wall to your left. And then the landing, or the staircase, is up against that same wall, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. But that's really it. It is a loft style building. I couldn't think of that word. And so like you can view over the balcony down to like the little reception area and stuff. And then she leads you back down the staircase and she's like, this is just like the waiting room. Some people still come to chat with Father about little things around town, or just for meetings or anything like that. It's less and less every day though. This is our lovely help, Miss Maria. She doesn't stay here. She has her own house. At the mentioning of her, the little receptionist kind of like waves her hand and goes back to doing what she's doing. And there's actually no windows on the bottom floor. And then the only other door besides the entrance is the door to the office that you all were just in.
Okay.
Pog.
As they're pointed out, he's gonna go lock them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Every window. All the windows.
All the windows.
Is Maria single?
Let's see. She's like, yeah. Did y'all need to get anything in town first before it gets too late, or?
Yeah, I need to go into town. Or back to the bar, or one of the two.
Yeah. Let's see.
We'll figure it out on the way.
Mm-hmm.
I will accompany you.
I think I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah. I don't have any reason to go to town right now.
Hey.
Goblin? Are we waiting on
No,
you?
you're not coming. You're not invited.
Okay.
So who else staying with Esmeralda? Because she's staying at the place.
I will.
I'm staying here.
Okay, so
Woo. And Todd.
Dawn, Irina, and Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
That was terrifying.
Oh, who is that?
Esmeralda
It's
is
strong.
gonna go. She's gonna be like, well, around this time, we do have just a little bit of livestock that I like to tend to. It's just out back. If you wanted to accompany me.
Yes.
I would love to.
Yes, please.
Okay. So she leads y'all out back, and it's just like a little barn. Like there's a cow and a pig, and she kind of just sits on a little bench and pets on them a little bit. It seems they've already been fed for the day, so there's not really much work to do.
Milk.
Oh man.
Cows.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that noise in the background.
I can smell the milk.
Uh,
I'm
He's
sorry,
like,
I must go.
Okay.
I just walk
I-
back inside.
Do they have names?
she's like, oh, yes. The cow, she, like, pets the tip of the cow's nose, is Daisy. And the pig, she
Aw.
pats, like, the top of the pig's head, is, Melly. I've had them since they
Melly?
were big. Melly. Melly. Smelly without the S.
Ha ha ha. Smelly.
I was very excited about Smelly.
To the point. Could I pet them?
Of course, yeah, they love people.
Yay! I do that.
They are real happy about it.
Oh, you love to see that. These good babies.
And so then, oh, nope, go ahead.
No, I was just going to call.
Oh, okay. So then the rest of you head toward, the hut.
The Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bring some back.
Hey. Y'all talk about anything on the way? Or you just get there?
Who else with me?
Me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just us two.
Perfect. So we're about to become real good friends real quickly.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm going to exchange information.
It wouldn't happen to be about the thing on your neck, good, is it?
That was perfect timing on my end because the Pokemon sound just happened. So you said that and went da-da-da.
Actually, yeah, it would. How did you? It's fine.
Okay. Well, the floor is yours. Or the ground.
Oh, not here. Out in the open with people? Nah.
People.
No. Anything you want to talk about that we can discuss around people?
Not that I can really think of, no. Weather's nice.
What? How you got pearls in your hair? How come you don't brush them out?
My name means Pearl, so it kind of has a family thing for me.
Mm-hmm. How come you got gills? You from like underwater, or does it hurt? If I poked one, would you
Yes
feel it on the
and
inside of your neck?
no. I grab their wrists if they try to if they try to poke me. I grab their wrists. I'm like, no, let's not do that. Yes, I am from the ocean.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I misheard you.
Okay. So ocean here, not really close, but what? There's a story there.
There is, but what? Again, not out in the open, right?
Fair. Anyway.
So you eat dwarven food? Are you part dwarf? Or
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay.
She's gonna like
Nice.
tug on her braid and like show how it's braided in like the dwarven style, and show her the dwarven bead at the end. I can't grow a beard, so that's what I got. But yeah,
Ah.
I actually don't speak Elvish at all.
Speak in Elvish, what is shame?
Fuck you.
Kind of just like give a little giggle.
Both of you do a perception check.
No. We're having a good time.
Don't ruin that.
Issa got a nat 1,
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
then Legion got a 19.
What the fuck?
I got a 14.
He's a bird. Got better eyes than I do.
You said you got a 14?
I got a 14, yes.
Legion, leans down to your ear in a bustle and he goes, if you'd stop fucking making friends and pay the fuck attention, maybe you'd see that y'all are being watched. And then Pi, I'm gonna say you don't really notice. You see Legion squawking about in Issa's ear.
What the hell is your bird saying?
Oh, well, nothing good.
Wonderful. Love it.
Issa's gonna take like a hard right and try to like lose him.
The bird just like shakes his head. He's like, don't matter when it's in the air. And like turns his head to look at one of the trees. And when you look, you see a big fucking owl. But the owl has like bright yellow eyes.
Do you have a bow and arrow?
I have a crossbow.
Shoot it at that tree.
Sure. And I do so. Load it up, and I do it.
What's your to hit?
I got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Wow, nat 20 on the first attack?
You hit that shit. How much damage did you do? Please tell me.
Are you hitting the bird or the tree?
I guess
That was
tree.
the bird. Nah, that was the bird.
Oh.
Gotta switch back.
It would be max damage though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
right?
So you hear a real good like connect sound, and the bird like kind of rolls backwards back into the dark of the woods because it was just at like the wood line, and the shadow that falls from the tree is a lot fucking bigger than an owl, and you see like the like stereotypical like superhero pose in like shadow form, and then it's gone.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either. But it was watching us.
I'm gonna reload my crossbow just in case.
Yep, and
Yeah, I'm gonna use my scythe as a walking stick. Just to have it out.
yeah. Right about now, though, you get to the center of town.
Alright, well,
That was
let's
it
go
for
to the
me.
tavern.
Mm,
Okay.
Kind of on alert.
Following your lead.
yeah, you go into the tavern. Same thing as when y'all first got in there. People are hooping and hollering. Babies helping people.
I mean, babies are running this bar? Sorry.
I'm gonna go up to the bar and like tap on it. I want to exchange that information now.
She like spins around immediately, waving off whoever she was talking to, and they do. They get up and walk the fuck away as soon as she waves her hand. She goes, ooh,
Wow.
and like comes over to where you're at the bar and like puts her little elbows down and like chin on the top of her hands. Go ahead.
No. Got a private room.
Fine. She like kind of tilts her head to the other side of the bar where there's nobody at, and like taps her fingers. She's like, it'll be fine here. Trust me.
Alright. So the information I'm after is about weaknesses, or not physical ones for what they are, because I'm well aware of what they are, which is going to become abundantly clear. But things that they've done here to make them have such a strong foothold. And the story about the previous lover.
Whose lover? Whose weaknesses?
This is going to give her like a, really?
If you're not specific, you might regret it.
Strahd Van whatever. Issa would actually know their name.
Well, all you've been told is Strahd.
Even by Yvonne?
Mm-hmm.
Strahd.
That's fun. Okay, okay. What do you have for me that makes that so good?
Isa shows her the bite mark scars, which is I'm a warlock for a different one who's looking to put Strahd out of business.
Ooh, let me guess. There's only like one or two that just can't fucking stand him. Either Yvonne or Klaus. Klaus just would try to come do it himself. So Yvonne sent you.
Yeah.
That's fun. Interesting. Okay. So you said you want to know weaknesses of Strahd?
Weakness, the start of a plan. Anything we can use.
Well,
Because apparently charging me the castle doesn't work.
yeah, well, the bad news is I don't have a weakness. The good news is I can tell you the story of what happened. You did want that.
I don't have a weakness?
No. I am unaware of a weakness for Strahd that you would not already be aware of. But I have the story. Will that suffice?
In exchange for a single IOU that I can redeem later.
This is still information for information.
Yeah, but not all the information I asked for.
I never said I had all of it.
Half of an IOU. Not a big favor, but a little one.
We'll see. But, so, the story goes, or so I'm told, long ago, Strahd and his bride lived together. They were happy. She is actually the reason that they have any sort of powers whatsoever. Otherwise, he was just a conqueror, another warlord that would have died and passed with time, as they all do. She saw greatness in him, the story goes, and bestowed her powers of the dark onto him. Until then, she lived in town, in secret. When he came to Barovia and they met one another is when she was discovered. And then the town realized that she had turned yet another, and they all turned against her. Once someone who was just a higher end civilian of this town burned right in the middle of town, where they still sell things in the market today. They set up a giant pyre. And they say that people who were there could only see one candle lit in the castle that night. And it was the window that faces us directly. Strahd had to watch while their love was burned. They couldn't do anything. They were still freshly turned. It was a death sentence for them both. Instead, he decided to lay in wait until he could do something. And now we're here. Or, so they say.
Good to know.
She looks at Pi. Do you have anything for me?
She shrugs.
Ugh, you're no fun.
Really? You can't think of a single question to ask about Strahd.
What exactly is Strahd?
I can answer that. Don't you fucking do it. Strahd's a vampire.
Vampire?
Yeah.
She sounds like she doesn't believe you.
She better fucking believe me.
It's not like I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh. Undead person. Drinks blood, stay alive.
A leech.
Usually typically hot. Thanks, Legion.
You said that in Abyssal. Or Infernal.
Oh, a leech, he said. Sorry. Forget to translate out loud.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't really think you'd have them under the ocean.
No,
How would that work?
we have adjacent.
What?
Adjacent
Hmm.
leeches.
Hmm. Wouldn't that be terrifying if you weren't even safe in the water?
You're not safe anywhere, it seems.
You're pretty safe in the water from vampires. If we could drown this town, it would take care of the whole problem.
Well, I mean, they would just leave. The town would be dead, so yeah, I guess they wouldn't have to worry anymore. Can't worry when you're dead.
See? Solve the whole problem.
She's right.
I'm still curious on your whole spill earlier to me early this morning
I say lots of things. What do you mean?
about how the tavern is safe, but the rooms are not. They're fair game. You have some kind of deal?
Well, technically, he can't come in any residence, and this isn't a residence, it's a business. But if she lives down here in this part, it would be a residence.
She, like, winks at you, and she's like, bing, bing, bing. But you little gremlins leave your fucking windows open at night, and that's free game.
So they can't go into a residence, but yet they're going inside of Esmeralda's house?
No.
The minions are.
Is there an open window?
She
No.
said that there wasn't.
Then either Miss Thing's getting a little something extra she's not saying, or she leaves her window open.
She wouldn't lie about that.
I don't know. I don't know her at all. She used to come in here, now she doesn't.
The vampire I know is pretty hot, if it's any, like, consolation.
Baby just kind of giggles. She's like, I mean, when you're immortal, it's kind of part of the package deal. No one wants to be immortal and ugly. That's just unfortunate. Usually you have a choice.
Is that why you're pretty?
She kind of just, like, winks again.
Interesting.
So, any more secrets you want to tell me? You want to learn anything about Yvonne? Or do you just know everything about her because she's so great?
What do you have with her?
I don't know. What do you have to tell me? Ooh, what did she tell you when she sent you here? I want to hear that. I see you have her ring.
No. Yeah. What did she tell me, Dean?
I told you. I sent it to you. She entrusts you with this mission because you are her most special devotee.
Oh, I don't know what color Issa blushes, but she's like, that's privileged information.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is.
She's told me it's part of our pact. She helped me stay alive to pay for shit, and now I owe her. That's the whole story.
Ooh, that's a pretty big O.
Yep.
Is everybody friends with vampires around here?
No.
Friend is a strong word, my dear.
I'm special but not valued, I guess, is the point she's making. Thanks for that.
No. She said everybody. That would include me. I would not consider myself a friend of any vampire. We're all aware of each other's existence, but friend is a bit much.
We. Are you Strahd?
No. That's very cute, but no. I
Are you
can.
somebody he turned?
And she like reveals her neck on both sides. She's like, no. I am very much alive. Thank you. And I am very much not under whatever they got going on. I can exist with holy symbols, and if you set me on fire, nothing different's gonna happen besides, a regular person burning, for the most part.
Okay.
Anywho, any more secrets, or are we just shooting the shit, or what's going on? What do you want?
Shooting the shit. Here, fill this up, and she's gonna down the rest of her flask and hand it over.
Okay. And she does it. And then holds her hand out.
No, ma'am. I have a tab.
Oh, fine. Real quick, we do anything over at the Esmeralda's place with the farm animals? Any more information we want to get out of her?
I'm still just petting the animals. Wow, do you brush them? They're so soft.
Oh yeah, she'll be just as excited as you are to talk about them.
I love that for us.
Y'all are just besties.
We're besties.
Anything, Irrina?
I'm just enjoying the nature and the animals.
Okay. Are you doing anything suspicious inside, Todd?
I've been shitting aggressively in a bucket I found this entire time.
This entire
So
time.
no,
Yeah.
I don't know what bucket it is, but I took a massive dump in it.
Okay.
But no, nothing different.
Is there anything else we want to do before nighttime?
Uh-oh.
Head back.
Yeah, so y'all can head back.
We'll head inside, I guess.
Okay. But no more information gathering or anything.
I'm just gonna empty my bucket of shit.
I'm
and
gonna
then
go
inside.
by before like the thing's closed. It's only noon.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of different buckets of water and a couple of different types of torches.
Smart.
Buckets, empty buckets.
Okay, I was about to be like, you're gonna buy a bucket of water? But okay.
Yeah, we can put water in it. Empty buckets.
How many? I need a number. Just 2 of each? 2 buckets, 2 torches?
3 buckets, 2 torches.
Okay, so like 5 copper pieces. I don't know. Everyone's fucking dirt poor in this town, so
Done.
cool.
Me too.
I'm gonna tip the shopkeep that I did an extra copper piece.
They almost cry. Like they're real excited about
Oh, I'll feel bad and give him another.
it. They just do like the whole thank you.
I just raise a brow at this whole exchange.
You steal it back. Yeah, y'all get back. No event. But it is after 10, so we will pick up next week with the first night of staking out. Yeah.
Ew.
I'm gonna wrap up stream. Y'all can hang out in voice chat if you had like any side things or whatever. So just give me a moment, okay? But you don't have to. Like if you're just done, you can just be done. It's fine. So, Burb. All right. Thank you all for watching. Those of you all who did hang out, I super appreciate it. I did have chat up. I was kind of like skimming along. I do appreciate everyone stopping by. I'm gonna see who we can raid out to real quick. Oh, hold on. I have that open. The next session, session 2, is gonna be next Thursday, 7 p.m. the same time. Let's see. The best way to keep up to date with it is to follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, all that good stuff. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. I'm gonna actually raid out to El Diablo. He is playing Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. I'm not sure what that is. That seems interesting though. So let me go ahead and do that. There we go. But yeah, thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I will see you. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I'll be streaming some more in Sound Mind, so I look forward to it. Good night.